The GTA 6 trailer 2 could be landing today, so we are going to wait and see if it does. I did previous coverage about why I actually think this is one of the better theories. There was theories about the 7th and the 14th. We didn't do anything with that. We didn't think those were very viable. This one actually seems very viable, and we also have even more information now as well, a leak about the GTA 6 release date. A retailer may have actually jumped the gun, and it seems to line up with a previous release date of another game from them, GTA 5. So if you like this kind of content, the last time we did this, it was a huge day and tons of people came in. We just like hanging out and doing talk shows. So the news cycle's kind of dry right now. Some of that's because everybody's waiting on the Take-Two earnings call next week, as well as when's GTA 6 going to finally confirm their release date for later this year, because nobody wants to commit to any dates in that time of the year until that actually happens. So if you like this kind of content, you like to show up and just hang out and talk and have talk shows, be sure to hit subscribe, the bell button. I just uploaded a video this morning about PlayStation bending the knee to the Steam user base and making PSN logins optional. So check out that video if you're interested in that topic. Also, if you want to support the channel directly and be a part of what we do here, consider clicking the join button. If you've never done a membership on YouTube before, make sure you pick Member Plus. It's $6, and then the whole month you get into the back half of this channel, sort of hidden shows and extra content, as well as our Discord server. And as always, if you're in the live audience right now, be sure to hit the like button. And I did prepare an intro for you guys, because with the Take-Two earnings call exactly 1 week away, we may have retailers with knowledge of the release date, especially as if it lands today or in the coming days like some people are expecting. Pulling from ladbible.com, quote, ahead of the meeting, the Take-Two meeting, where the good news could finally be confirmed or not, one retailer in Uruguay has listed GTA 6 for pre-sale on its website. Now, obviously, people are questioning whether or not retailers would actually have the date ahead of time, if they would actually know the date this far in advance. Now, I'm going to look at the date in the leak in a moment, but a lot of questions are worth considering. Wouldn't they just get the update or a press release from the general public when the general public finds out, right? Do you really need to tell the retailers that, like, hey, this is when the release date is, right? I think these are fair questions, but retailers have been known to leak things like this in the past. Promotional posters show up early, their internal databases get updates or emails in the days leading up to an announcement. So if this release date is in fact real, this wouldn't be the first time that something like this happened with a retailer. My current theory is that we will continue to see GTA 6 leaks all throughout this year. It's likely going to be one of the leakiest games in history. Anytime the retailers or the marketing companies start to be included, they start to get things like promotional videos or posters and things of that nature, that's when things start to slip through the cracks and the public gets a look at it. It's why I don't think that the GTA 6 trailer 2 will be announced and scheduled ahead of time. I don't think they're going to do that. When they did that with trailer 1, it was uploaded to YouTube and then scheduled, and that's how it got leaked. Somebody got a hold of it on the back end of YouTube. So what's this alleged release date? Pulling from the article, alongside copies of the game for PS5, this is the supposed release date. Posting the listing to the ex-Uruguay store based in the city of Montevideo, they claim that we can expect GTA 6 on the 17th of September, 2025. Now, September 17th falls on a Wednesday, so I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense. Games typically land on a Tuesday or a Friday. However, this date might sound familiar. This lines up with the 2013 release date of GTA 5, and that was a Tuesday. Now, this could just be a retailer being cute with the 12-year anniversary date of GTA 5. Maybe they were just guessing. I don't know. This could be an old placeholder, right? This could be an older placeholder. Another leak from another store was showing that it was coming out in October. Now, time will tell, but for now, I think we can conclude two things. We will know after the Take-Two earnings call whether or not the game has been delayed. They are going to want to forecast whether or not that increase in revenue is in fact happening within this fiscal year or not. They will likely then also, I think, have the GTA 6 trailer 2 releasing before or directly after that earnings call. That makes the most sense to me, and it's what they've done in the past with their release dates specifically. GTA 5's release date was announced on January 31st. That's basically what today is. Red Dead Redemption 2's release date was announced on February the 1st. That's 2 days from now. Those are dates very similar to this window because it likely lines up with those really, really important earnings calls, and fostering that, confidence in the market is really good for your earnings calls. Now, with today being exactly 1 week before the Take-Two earnings call, I think we have a good chance of seeing or hearing something official today. But those are just my thoughts. Now it's time to discuss and cross our fingers and wait. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Do me a quick favor and go through the ritual. Just a little quick 5-minute show open. So we haven't even been streaming for that long, but give me those first 100 likes. Smash the heck out of that like button, and let's try to have ourselves a really, really good day. And as far as the member goal is concerned, you guys are already hard at work at that, because Han shot first and so did you. Alex gifted a member during the premiere and then again during this show, and he bumped the line of the member goal to 335, and then DK Baker to 336, and Joker Quinn to 337, and then Ganks to 338. GTA trailer just dropped. Happy 46 months. Thank you so much, sir. And the reason there's an orc down here is Orcs Must Die Death Trap came out this week on PC and Xbox Game Pass, and we will be playing that this Friday afternoon and evening with the members and my man Hilly. When we hit that goal, we're well on our way to hitting it. So let's have a huge day. This is generally just a talk show to hang out and discuss all the things going on in the gaming world as we sort of wait in anticipation and hope that we maybe get a GTA 6 release date or the GTA 6 trailer 2. My long comment was erased from your video. It had a blink in it. I don't let comments with links. It gets reviewed and then I don't allow it. You can't post links in my comments. I don't let people do that. It's not good for the video. Any link that takes someone off of YouTube is not good for the video. So we don't let that in the comments. Politician renews their membership, and it's a member plus. So as long as you're at a member plus or a VIP tier membership, you count towards the goal every month. Thank you so much. Jay Bill says, I don't think we're going to get any news today. Rockstar does the complete opposite of what we think. Trailer 2 drops when we least expect it. The pattern from Rockstar is they announce the release date very late in January or early Feb, right before the earnings call. Nice shirt. Oh, thank you. This is an oldie but a goodie. It's like a really, really nice all-over print of Deadpool. I had to break out an old one. Love your videos. Love from the Netherlands. Well, thank you for the love from the Netherlands. I appreciate that very, very much. Stranger Things is starting their marketing. Missing Teen Jane Hopper. Do we have a release date yet for that season? Trailer 1 announcement was on a Friday, so tomorrow is the day. Oh, no, I don't think they're going to announce the second trailer. I don't. I think they're going to handle trailer 2 completely differently. I really and truly do. Like this trailer here, they announced this trailer ahead of time and they put it on YouTube, and that's why it leaked. I don't think they're going to do that this time. I think they're 100% just going to push it out and upload it and let it go. They are not going to do that again because that's how it got stolen last time. Love your vids. Hello from Hungary. Well, thank you. Welcome everybody in as we hope and pray and wait for the GTA 6 trailer 2. Do me a favor, as you pile in the door, smash that like button. We appreciate all the love and support for the channel and the videos lately. The last time we did this, we met a bunch of new people and we had a really great day. We plan to do the same thing today. There's a lot going on in the gaming world as well, so if you come in and would prefer to just ask me about something else, feel free to do that. How'd it get stolen last time? So basically, if I schedule a video, like the video that you guys watched this morning, if you guys haven't seen that video yet, be sure to check it out. We'll check some of the comments on it in just a minute. It's about PlayStation bending the knee to the Steam users. I upload it, and I schedule it, and then it's ready to go, and then at a certain time, it goes live. That's called a premiere, okay? That's called a premiere. They did that with the GTA 6 trailer 1, and someone at YouTube on the back end went and snagged it and gave it to somebody, and then the public saw it. The guy put like his like crypto over the top of it or whatever. So, yeah. Stranger Things is going the 90210 route, going to have 40-year-olds playing teenagers. I don't know if they're saying that Jane's missing. I think they're going to be doing a time jump. Clickbait? It's not clickbait if you have the ability to read. Admitting to everybody that you can't read it's okay. I mean, there's programs and everything to get you into if you're struggling to read. It says GTA 6 waiting room, trailer 2 waiting room, and then in the description it says that we're waiting and hoping that it comes today based on all the theories that we've said. So I mean, it's okay to be illiterate. I mean, there are programs that we could help you find if you need to get in a program to learn how to read, because it clearly says that this is just a waiting room. What in the clickbait's going on here? We did this last time. It's a solid theory, so we all sit around and have a good time waiting to see if it happens. You know what I mean? You got something better to do with your day? Come on, you know? It's fun. There's no reason to be... Oh, I didn't do the super chat goal. Dread... Mario, the Steam Deck was the real market disruptor. Rip Xbox and PlayStation as manufacturers. Godspeed to the third-party publishers on Steam and Nintendo. You think that the Steam Deck disrupted the market and is going to cause these global distributors of technology to have trouble? I don't understand the point that you're making. How many Steam Decks have actually even been sold in the market? I will gift a member. I'm pretty sure the PlayStation Portal sold close to like 3 million devices in 1 year, which I believe is better than the Steam Deck did in its opening year. I don't know. I'm all for handheld gaming. I think handheld gaming can be awesome, especially with some of the breakthroughs that we're seeing from NVIDIA with like upscaling and frame gen. But come on, dude. You think the Steam Deck was market disruptive? I don't even think it measured that high on the Richter scale of total quantity of sales. A VIP renewal from Silver Subaru for 48 months, 4 years. Hard to believe we made it. Worker lurkers unite. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Silver Subaru. And he sets up a really, really easy dunker. 340. We're a 10 bomb away from 350, and I would owe you guys 5 members. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for doing that. Steam Deck sold like 3 million. Estimates are around 3 million. So the lifetime sales of the Steam Deck are 3 million. The PlayStation Portal is an accessory that you can play, like it's a remote play device, and it sold 3 million in its first year. Like, and you think the Steam Deck was market disruptive? I mean, I don't know. I don't think it was market disruptive. I think it definitely was a spark to a flame. Like, we're seeing a growing interest in people making handhelds, and Steam Deck was basically outside of the Switch, right? You know, outside of the Switch. It was the first. Is talking and waiting for GTA 6 your only content? All the time I see your stream, it's that. Well, that would be the algorithm only feeding you my content when it's about GTA 6. If you consult my channel and you look at the actual live tab or the upload tab, I can show it to you here. You're missing out on a lot of variety, right? Look here. So the last 2 days, GTA 6 was included. Yesterday, we primarily talked about the PlayStation leadership changes. Then we talked about God of War Egypt. We talked about Gears of War, Xbox Series S parity. We talked about Xbox a bunch because they had their Dev Direct. So the Phil Spencer interview, we covered that. We did a reaction to the Dev Direct. We covered the Dev Direct live. We waited for the Dev Direct to start. Here we covered the GTA 6 thing again. We did. It is getting thrown in pretty much, I would say, every second or third show because something has been developing, but we've also been covering a whole lot of other things. Basically, everything major going on in the gaming world gets covered here. So I don't know what you want me to say. The algorithm feeds you what you watch. So I will probably only show up on your homepage when I'm covering GTA 6. If you don't watch Xbox coverage or PlayStation coverage, or like if you're not interested in those things, you likely aren't seeing my content when I cover those other things. That's how YouTube operates. It shows you what it thinks you're the most likely to click on, and you've kind of done that today. So you're welcome to hang out. I would encourage you to hit subscribe, hit the bell button, get involved, become a part of what we do here. It's a daily show about everything going on. And be fair to me, the gaming news cycle gets really dry when there's titles like this that won't say anything. Like, nobody wants to talk because they're waiting for GTA 6 and the Take-Two earnings call. So it kind of makes everybody pucker up and go quiet. Xbox went crazy for 3 or 4 days, and you can see there on my channel, I did like 3 or 4 days of Xbox coverage, and then that stopped. So, and a $20 super chat from RWH. Hello, I just joined the stream. Other than GTA 6, what game and games are you excited for 2025? That's a great question. Thank you for asking. I am most looking forward to Ghost of Yotei because I love Ghost of Tsushima. I'm also really looking forward to Doom the Dark Ages. Looks phenomenal. I am actually really looking forward to South of Midnight. I think South of Midnight looks really cool. Everybody kind of freaked out about the frame rate, but it's like a stop motion thing in the cutscenes that you can actually turn off if you don't like it. I think it looks great. I actually am looking forward to AC Shadows. I know a lot of people aren't, but I am. I still think it looks great. I love co-op. The fact that they're going to add co-op later is exciting to me. I like playing co-op games with my wife. What are some others? Outer Worlds 2, I think, looks like it could be an absolute blast. Death Stranding 2. My prediction for the GTA 6 release date, the current leak from a retailer was September the 17th, which is the same day that GTA 5 was released 12 years ago. Yeah, Split Fiction looks great from Hazelight, the guys that made It Takes Two and A Way Out, another great co-op game. That one looks really, really fun. It's Outer Worlds. Yeah. DEI Shadows. Boo-hoo. No one cares that you don't want to play as somebody that doesn't look like you. I don't give a rip about that. I mean, one of my favorite games of all time is Hellblade, and she's like a haggard-looking Viking woman. It's like one of my favorite games of all time. So, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot coming this year. You know what game got my attention during the Game Awards was Mafia: The Old Country. That looks really, really good. It kind of reminded me of a Naughty Dog game. Like, it kind of reminded me of how they set up like games like The Last of Us and Uncharted. And I'm like, okay, I think this could be really, I think I want to play this. Going to be a great year. It's stuffed, RWH. It is stuffed. When do I think GTA 6 Trailer 2 comes out? I think it's today. I do. We're exactly 1 week away from the Take-Two earnings call. They pushed out that little post that had all the numbers adding up to 30, and we got the release date for GTA 5 on January the 31st. We got the release date for Red Dead Redemption 2 on February the 1st. Those are in the same window. It's like right before the earnings call, they like to say, hey, general public, here's an update on this really big game that we're making. I think we either get the release date today or the trailer, one of the two. And then they get to go into the earnings call with a lot of moxie and a lot of momentum, like they did with their last two big releases, Red Dead Redemption 2 and Grand Theft Auto 5. So, AC Shadows will more than likely be a 7.5 out of 10. To me, what I heard from people that I trust is it's way better than they expected, and it's one of the best Assassin's Creed games that they've played. That's all I really need to hear. I'm excited. I don't think it's going to like outshine Ghosts of Tsushima with respect to like the combat and the swordplay, because Tsushima is immaculately built. But I think I'm going to enjoy it. Lone Wolf says, if the September date for GTA 6 is true, then we're getting Borderlands 4 before September. That's amazing news. What makes you say that? You just think that Borderlands 4 will attempt to beat GTA 6? Like, because they don't want to go after it? Your top 5 for the year is AC Shadows, Black Flag Remake, Outer Worlds, Forever Skies, Death Stranding 2. Yeah. Skill Up Through Water on that for me. I like Ralph, and I tend to agree with a lot of Skill Up's videos, but he's very predisposed to not really enjoy those games. So I think he was kind of primed and ready to not have a good time. I'm not saying his feedback is bad or dishonest. I'm saying I kind of expected him to not like it, right? It would be like having me play Persona and me being like, yeah, I didn't like it very much. You'd be like, well, yeah, Lono, we know that you don't typically like those types of games. Does that make sense? And a VIP renewal from Sorcerer gets us to 341. Thank you so much. We are working on a huge goal right now of Member Plus and above members. So if you've never done a membership before on YouTube, do me a favor. Try it out. Hit join and pick the $6 Member Plus or the VIP like Sorcerer there did. And help us hit that huge, huge goal. I know a lot of people on YouTube don't do memberships, but more and more YouTubers are doing like members-only content. We do daily streams just for the members. And I end every day in the green room with you guys that are at Member Plus and VIP. Blakey with a $5 super chat says, at this point, I'm going to enjoy Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and forget GTA for a while. Tired of waiting and hope for them to release something. You know, I totally understand. I have a preview of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 on this channel. Those games are typically not my cup of tea. That game is very well built, very at quality. There were some performance issues, but there is so much density and love and passion poured into Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. If you enjoyed the first one, I think you're going to love the second one. I really, really do. It's If they let me save it anywhere I want, I think I'd still be playing. It's that save feature just drove me up the wall. It really was it completely turned me off. Like, it's just a weird, I don't know. It's a weird thing, but also the last time I booted it up, they had pushed out a patch and performance was worse. Let me check some of the comments on my PlayStation video. Mile High says, I hear now that PlayStation has removed the requirement. Naughty Dog is finally going to drop the GTA trailer 2. LOL. They actually removed the PSN requirement on Spider-Man 2. Did you guys see that? Spider-Man 2 no longer requires the PSN. They dropped it today. I'm telling you, it was all related. I think my theory is about as rock solid as a theory can get. I think the reason we didn't hear anything about Spider-Man 2 until the exact same time they announced this new PSN policy change, I think they were debating it, discussing it, and they decided, no, rip it out of there. It hurt Ragnarok. We do not want Spider-Man 2 to be hurt by this. So right now you can buy Spider-Man 2 on PC, no PSN requirement. It has been removed. So mad props to everybody who voiced their opinion on that. PlayStation has listened and done exactly what I suggested 8 months ago. Incentivize people doing the PSN linking. Don't force them to. So I think that's a win for the gamers. I think that's the right choice. They dropped it yesterday and the day before yesterday. I'm not sure what you're talking about, God of Thunder. The save system in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is super trash. It just makes you waste time loading. I just don't like it. It's so easy to die. It's so easy to get set back in that game, and I don't like that. That doesn't feel like a value add to me. Oh, man, I just took 10 minutes to walk over here and try and work on this thing, and I got jumped and killed, and now I got to do it again. You know, if every so often I can be like, okay, I'm going to save it. You know, I just walked for a really long time. You know what I mean? What's with the clickbait? It's not clickbait. We have a bunch of theories and rumors, and I think concrete predictions that we get a trailer or a release date today, so we're waiting for it. What do you think a waiting room is? What do you think a waiting room is? Losing a couple hours in that game because you couldn't save really sucks. They don't do the best job explaining it to you. I had guys get in my mentions, and they were like, in my comments on my Kingdom Come Deliverance preview, and they were like, you sound like the kind of person that wants the game to hold your hand and tell you everything. I'm like, I can't wait for you to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as it exhaustively teaches you about every system in the game. They don't just let you figure it out. They literally explain every system exhaustively, like big, giant, full-page tutorials, and they just fail to really mention, hey, after you walk around town for an hour and talk to everybody, you might want to save it before you head off into the wilds and die. I had all my progress taken from me because I didn't know that's how the save system worked because it didn't explain it. It explained everything else. You know what I mean? Bucket says, I'm surprised we don't see the constant it dropped in chat like last time. Oh, they will be here shortly. Don't you worry. You can semi-save scum. You can save on exit and hard quit if things go wrong. It's a bit of a ball ache because the loading in that game is not fast. Even on my PS5 Pro, it was not fast. So how does save work? You have to sleep in your own bed, which costs money at an inn, or maybe once. I think you probably end up at a certain point where certain towns maybe you have like your own property. I don't know, but you can like go to an inn and rent a bed, and that saves it, right? And then that's a one-time thing. You can make a potion called Save Your Schnapps. Schnapps is in like a drink, and you have to drink that to save it. You go to the menu to save, and it'll literally say, you can't save it. You don't have any Save Your Schnapps. If you guys are just tuning in, we think that the GTA 6 trailer 2 lands today or the GTA 6 release date. We're 1 week away from the Take-Two earnings call. Now, I did this waiting room back in December. We got another theory about today. I actually think this theory is better than the last one because this is the time period they like to make announcements about their big games. GTA 5 release date was announced on the 31st of January. Red Dead Redemption 2's release date was announced on February the 1st. Those are dates right around right now, right before those earnings calls. I think we get something today. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not going to do another one tomorrow. I promise. I promise I will not do a waiting room tomorrow. Okay? We will only do these once a month. No, I'm kidding. We will not. There were rumors and theories about a GTA 6 trailer 2 for the 7th of January and the 14th of January, and we did not do waiting rooms for that. We did not think that was worth it. Do you think we could get screenshots? GTA 5 did screenshots and a release date sort of like in the run-up, so I don't know, maybe. They did not do a trailer for the GTA 5 release date. They just did like an announcement. So sadly, we could literally just get that today, just like a tweet. Just like a boom, here's the release date. I think, and again, this is just my theory, I think they want to get the release date announced before the earnings call. That's what I think. I think a trailer that just says fall of 2025, they have all their banners and all their artwork now that says fall of 2025. That's not necessary. I think they want to, again, it's just my theory. I think Strauss-Zelnick went to them and said, I need a release date for this earnings call. And I think we're gonna get one before the earnings call, which is next week on the 6th. Yo, what's good, One Dev 2? Guys, take a quick second if you're enjoying the vibes, the conversation, the community. Everybody's really nice here. I keep it safe for work. I do a talk show like this Monday through Friday. Do me a quick favor. Smash that like button. Make sure it's saving your little thumbs up. That helps this video. We'll find lots of people today, and we'll have a good time. More comments on my video. This is what they should have done from the beginning, says Edward Hulse. Make PSN optional on PC. Agreed. At least that what they've done now, better late than never. It's a win for everyone. Yep. Sony capitulating to the mob is a mistake. Having no one learn anything from the cancel era. They answer to money and profit. And the mob happens to hold that. Like, I hate to break it to you, Steward, but the mob has the money. The mob is the crowd, and the crowd, they got the money. You want people to buy your game, you gotta sometimes do what they want you to do. That's the nature of it. You know, if I was running a lawn mowing business, I hate wearing hats. But if I was running a lawn mowing business and 60% of my customers said, I want you to wear a hat, or I don't want your business, I'd probably put the dadgum hat on. You know? I'd be like, okay, I can put a hat on. It's fine. I'm not going to turn my back on like half my customers, half my potential customers. You know? I'm not going to make them. You could be like, well, that's incredibly stupid. Why do they care if you wear a hat or not? Well, put that hat on. You're responding to the mob. I'm responding to my potential customers. There's a difference. This isn't cancel culture. This isn't somebody getting angry about a joke, right? And Patrick Q gifts the member and a $5 super chat from ADJC. Thank you guys so much. It's quick interaction here. We are running on low latency. If you guys ever run into any any buffering, just lower your quality. ADJC says with his super chat, as someone who extensively played Kingdom Come Deliverance, they should have done a better way to show you how to save. It's missing from the it's missing from the opening of the game. You guys know me and that I don't like to read. Because I was playing that game for a preview and a review, I was painfully reading everything. Everything. I mean, all of it. When they told me about how to do the persuasion system, I read all of it. I was like, okay, how does this work? It's called Pick Your Battles, and the PSN login issue was not a hill to die on. It just was not worth it. You know what I mean? They say, oh, your Jimmy Neutron hair is hideous. Put that hat on or you don't work for me. That's exactly what they would say, Jack Garland. I need you to wear a hat when streaming. You must wear a hat tomorrow. I'll tell you what I'll do. That's your stretch goal. I think I've got like a Deadpool hat in there. You want to see me in a hat? I do not like wearing hats. I'll wear a hat on Friday night with Hilly, right? That'll be your stretch goal for the week. 500, we'll play some games together, have a little community game night. And a $5 from Joker Quinn. He says, all right, let's do it, boys. He says, let's get this man in a hat. 347. Thank you so much, Mr. Joker Quinn. Every 25 members, I give 5. If you guys want to help us with this goal, and you're like, hey, I'll sign up for a membership, just make sure you pick Member Plus. It's the $6 membership. If you pick the 5, I can't tell if you're a gifted or not, and you won't get as much content. I want to see Hilly on cam, make him wear a bowler. Hey, do you think we'll get news today or what? I do. I think we either get trailer 2 or a release date. I do. We're 1 week away from the earnings call. I think we're going to get something today. I do. I believe it. I believe it. No way we get Reforge wearing a hat before GTA 6. Oh, that's good. Lono Cooks. Health dictates that you wear a hairnet. A 2-spot from B. Carter is legit. Last time it was a 10-hour wait. How long are we waiting today? I don't know. I kept extending the stream last time because you guys were going crazy with gifteds. I can only extend today's stream till about 4 Eastern, because I'm going to have to shut down and actually get some, show prep ready for tomorrow, and I'm going on a date tonight. So I can't just internally extend tonight. I can't. Have you had inside info? No. This goes back to the conversation you had earlier this week. The people with all the buying power have a voice. The people who think they can complain or have a say when they rent games on it is related to that conversation. It is. I'll give you my theory on why we get something today in just a second. Citizen JV says, perhaps the most significant factor is the resounding negative feedback from the PC gamers. The PSN requirement, while intended to unify the PlayStation ecosystem, was perceived as an unnecessary hurdle for PC gamers. Gamers often have a curated list of accounts and platforms. Requiring them to create and link the PSN account, particularly for single-player games, felt intrusive and inconvenient. Yeah, exactly. PlayStation could not ignore the unified course. I'm telling you, if there's ever been a time where I have nailed a prediction, it was with this PSN login. I told you guys, I said, God of War Ragnarok underperformed, and they see it related to the PSN, and they're like, we're not doing that again. I told you guys in my video, I'm like, listen, I think the reason it took so long to hear about Spider-Man 2 on PC, like they announced it, but like they wouldn't give us the min specs, the recommended specs. They weren't letting people pre-order. Why? They wanted that requirement removed. And guess what? It's gone. The optional PSN thing has already been instituted. Spider-Man 2, no requirement. We did it, boys. We did it. What time do you think trailer 2 is coming? I would imagine they would do it in the middle of the day, not in the evening. Because they were going to do the last one at weren't they going to do the last one at 9 a.m. Eastern or something, right? I don't think they would want to wait until the evening. I think they'd want to do it right in the middle of the day. So if we get a GTA 6 trailer 2 today, I think it's in the middle. With no PSN, it'll sell more. More liars from you. Love to know why people follow you. What have I lied about? Could you explain? Trailer 2 at 4:20. There it is. Mark it. What time zone are you in? I'm in Eastern, and it is 11 a.m. It's a couple minutes to 11 a.m. You know what'll be really interesting, Chris Davies, is if we see a marked difference between Spider-Man 2's performance and God of War Ragnarok's performance. Like if we see better score, more people playing, A $5 super chat tip from RWH. We're one super chat away from confetti, and they say, if we get any news today about GTA 6, I'll buy a membership next stream. Well, there it is. Thank you so much. You're not just doing the super chats. You're saying you'll do a membership. I gift a member when we get enough super chats. When that little confetti pops, I drop a membership on the chat, and we're 3 members away from me gifting 5. Every 25, I gift 5. Is this a wishful thinking waiting room? Okay, listen. I'll give you the theory. Here's the theory. They pushed out an image with a bunch of numbers on it, and we know they like to mess with us. All the numbers added up to 30, okay? So somebody said, I bet you it's January 30th. And I thought, okay, that's pretty flimsy. However, there it is. I want that confetti. There it is. The confetti has dropped. I will reset the member goal. You guys can continue to do that all throughout the stream. You can make the confetti pop, and then you make me add a member to the total, 348. I now owe you guys a member. So I thought the numbers adding up to 30, I was like, okay, that's pretty dadgum flimsy. That's nothing. Then the GTA community pointed out, and they said, look at the pattern with Rockstar and Take-Two in, GTA 5's case, they announced the GTA 5 release date on January 31st. Then look at Red Dead Redemption 2. They announced Red Dead Redemption 2's release date on February the 1st. That's now, right? We're on the 30th. And we're exactly 1 week away from the Take-Two earnings call. I don't think it's a coincidence that their last two giant games, they announced their release dates right in this window, roughly 1 week before the earnings call. So to me, I think it's a compelling theory. I think they want to go into that earnings call next week on the 6th and be like, we've publicly announced our release date. We're on pace. Boom. Because this earnings call is incredibly important. It's incredibly important. They have told these shareholders 3 times now to expect a big influx of revenue in this fiscal year. And in November, Strauss-Zelnick said, fall of 2025, we are confident in that window. The shareholders are going to want a release date at this earnings call. I think they do. I think they're going to want it. They're going to want to know. They're going to want to know, are we getting that crazy bump in revenue this fiscal year? Because if it's getting delayed, they're going to have to announce that either at the earnings call or before. That's my theory. I think it all lines up. It's like you got this random image that adds up to 30, but then you start actually looking at today's date, and it's like, this seems like the prime time for them to do something. Maloon says, I'm of the opinion that the percentage drop-off from 2018 into Ragnarok will be similar for Spidey 1 and the 2, even though PSN. I don't think it will ever be a significant factor for the drop-off. Curious to see. We'll have to see, Maloon. What's the price on Spidey 2? Did they drop the price? Oh, shoot. Did they drop the price at all? I still can't buy it. The frick are they doing? In an hour. So they're just going to give everybody the pre-order bonuses because you can't pre-order the game. I am assuming that. Yeah, somebody says they could require the PSN in the future. I don't think so. Color X says, I feel you're off on this one. Steam does everything you listed for PlayStation. They give them all the info and ask for the included real-time tracking of the player input into the games PlayStation allows in the post. They made a mistake by trying to make everyone use a PSN to play their games. It was a money grab, and people saw it. I have it on good authority from inside SIE sorry, I hate this keyboard, that creating PSN gives them better data. Yeah, I'm not off on this one. It's an informed observation that in order for somebody, when someone makes a PSN, they get better data. Like, that's why Sony wants it. That's why it's not a money grab. They get better and more accurate data when you sign up for a PSN. They can track more of your behavior in the game more accurately. They can put all that together and contrast that against PSNs that play on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 Pro, their monthly and daily and weekly active users on, so that are still on PS4. That information is really valuable to them. Jim Demand says, my prediction, Rockstar releases the date of the next trailer today instead of the actual trailer. Rockstar wants to make sure they have a few days of hype. That's not a terrible prediction, Jim Demand. I just don't think they're going to schedule the video like last time. That's how it got stolen. When you upload a video to YouTube and schedule it, it's just sitting there in the database, hoping that nobody steals it. And that's how it got stolen last time. AC Shadows is currently ranked 5th and 7th in pre-orders on the PlayStation Store in Japan, which is really good considering AC is not a big brand in Japan. Yeah, I think that game is going to do fine commercially, but people are going to look at Ubisoft's failures and they'll try and attach that. Sorry. I was getting messages. IGN are the only ones that can talk about GTA 6. Anyone else is a liar. I wouldn't be surprised if the pre-order bonuses become the PSN sign-up bonus. Well, the PSN sign-up bonus has already been announced, Eugene. It's like some kind of an outfit or something. The pre-order bonuses were separate. They were two separate things. Can we talk about the recycled cars from GTA 5, says James, being dumped into GTA 6? They have had a decade to add new vehicles to the new game. Why recycle the same trash people have been using for the past 12? James, what do you mean? Are you saying that you've seen cars in the trailer that you've seen before, do you not think they've also made tons of new stuff as well? Like, it's literally just a trailer. I don't know. I think you might be jumping to a conclusion. You might be jumping to a conclusion. I don't think we have, like, concrete info to be like, oh, yeah, they just recycled a bunch of cars. There's, like, isn't the one car in the trailer, isn't it supposed to be a reference to something? Or I thought they added that car to GTA Online after the trailer. I thought that's what they did, like, as like a, hey, isn't that what they did? I think, are you getting it backwards? I feel like you're getting it backwards. I'm not up on the car thing. But I thought I saw recently that they added the car from the trailer to GTA Online as like a little head nod or something. Same cars from 5. Well, but I think people are asking fair questions of you, James. Do you still see, 2019 Corollas on the road? I see all sorts of cars on the road that I saw 10 years ago. They're still out there driving around. What do you want them to do? Wouldn't it feel very much like non-realistic if all of a sudden the road was populated with only new cars? That would be kind of weird, would it not? You're going to see Toyota Corollas and Honda Civics and others. And Jaster is going to bump the line to 349. He's like, what are we doing? We're just going to hang out here and not hit the 350? He's like, come on, boys. I still drive a 2010 Kia Forte. Yeah, the road is heavily populated with cars that are old. You know what I mean? Cars older than 2 years. MASH is like, wait a minute. Cars older than 2 years from 2 years ago exist? What time's the trailer dropping? We don't know. We're waiting and hoping it comes today. All the theories and all the ideas point to today, and I think it's a decent. I think it's decent. It's decent theories, decent ideas. I think we get something today. They are also restricted on what brands they can show. Like, none of them are actual brands. Like, yeah, there is that as well. Like, unless they want to enter into, like, licensing agreements with every single major, automotive company. Yo, what's good, B-Nipple? I drive a 2008 Dodge, right? Flyletix PT, thanks for joining back in as a member. If that's a gifted member, I'm glad you got one. If you're paying for your own membership, you want to be on Member Plus. It's $1 more, but it gets you into more content. And a 20 bomb from MASH says, no way. We're not going to sit here on 349. We're going to jump to 369. Nice. Anyways, thanks so much, MASH, getting us to 369. I owe you guys 5 members. We drop big member bombs around here. Make sure you guys hit subscribe. It'll increase your chances of getting one. And hey, hit the like button. There's a ton of you here. We're just chatting, talking, and we're waiting. It's a great way to spend your day. Everybody here is really nice, with the exception of a couple of you losers. I'm just kidding. And you can come back every day for a variety gaming show. Now, I will be out of town next week, so if these sons of guns at Rockstar and Take-Two wait till I'm gone, I'm going to be a little pissed, but I will be out of town next week, so we'll be back hitting it strong and hitting it full steam ahead on February the 10th. Everything will be, and there it is! Flyletix PT upgrades to Member Plus. That counts as 2. Anybody who signs up brand new for a Member Plus or VIP or upgrades, you count as 2 members, and DK Bager's going to bump the line with a single to 372. Thank you so much. It dropped. Oh, you can get it now? How much are they charging? Okay, 60. Okay, yeah. I mean, 60 for Spider-Man 2 is better than... What do they do with Spider-Man 1? At least it's 10 lower than when it launched. I think it should be 50, but whatever. Rockstar's trolling you? How are they trolling me? Did they tweet or something? On CD Keys is 45 pounds. All right, let's check something here. Let's see. Is Rockstar doing anything? I'm following them on Twitter. And they posted an hour ago about cars and something. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if they post anything. Did it drop? It has not dropped yet. No. Nope. Oh, you think they're going to drop it next week to troll me, FCat? Yeah, they're sitting in here right now. They're like, You're going on vacation. It'd be a real shame if we dropped the trailer the day you fly out. Masters, I drive a 2016 DB9 GT. They discontinued the car in 2016, and I'm not a fan of the DB11. There you go. Kevin George says, there's a GTA 6 waiting room 3 in our future. That's right. This is the second official waiting room. Don't watch any of the other waiting rooms. This is the official. Those other ones are knockoffs. Why hasn't PlayStation fully embraced backwards compatibility like Xbox allowing PS1, PS2, PS3 games to run natively? There are particular reasons why, and they're working on those reasons, so I don't think that they're, like, against it. But I don't think it's as simplistic as just, like, flipping a switch. They are committed to giving you more backwards compatibility. It just takes time. Also, no disrespect, what you're asking for is not in high demand. I don't think it's a large quantity in the user base. I don't think there's a ton of people like beating down the door of PlayStation being like, this is a joke, man. I want to play PS1, 2, and 3 era games. Like, I just don't think it's a big demand. Market demand dictates behavior from the business, and I don't think there's a ton of users that are like incensed about this. They're more concerned with getting people remakes and remasters because that helps you build your library. Like, there's a lot of people that bought a PS5 that didn't have a PS4. It's like roughly 1/3. And so they're giving them games like Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered because they want them playing like all those PS4 games at better quality so that they build their library. Like, it's more valuable for PlayStation for you to build your library from more recent games than to go back and play PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games. And PlayStation 1 and 2 are on PS Plus Premium. That's right. PS3 is the bottleneck because of the emulation. That's correct. It's not compatible. And again, they're trying to fix that. They're committed to fixing that. It's just not an overnight thing. And I just don't think there's a strong impetus. Trailer 2 isn't dropping today. They already released a GTA Online announcement, meaning GTA 6 Trailer 2 will instead drop sometime this week any day. I don't think that means they're not dropping anything today just because they made an announcement about GTA Online. An hour ago, they said, time your upshifts, avoid high-speed collisions, and power to victory drag races. I don't think that means that they're not doing anything. I don't draw a connection there. Just because they sent a single tweet. Turning to our results, we delivered second quarter net bookings of 1.47. Huh? There's an Uncharted game locked away, made by Ben, so that's the one game I actually would go. Yeah, I think that I represent a lot, not all. I think I represent a pretty good chunk of the PlayStation user base. I didn't really build a library on the PS4. I played Destiny, God of War 2018, and Spider-Man, and I think that's it. Yeah, those are the only real games I played on my PS4. I didn't build a library. So I come into PS5, and I don't give a rip about backwards compat. I don't go back and play PS1, 2, 3, and 4 era games. I really don't. I'm playing remakes and remasters of games like The Last of Us. I'm playing new games. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think that's more of a concern for them. I think consumers like myself are a greater concern than people that are like, I've been with you since the PS1 era, and I would like to play, or, you know, I really want to play all those PS3 games. Yo, what's good, feed? I owe you guys 5 members, but if we get to 375, I'll owe you a 10 bomb, just 3 more. So double check that you don't have a renewal to celebrate. How many posts have they posted, by the way? Oh, as far as today, just 1. They haven't posted anything since the 28th and then the 29th, I'm sorry, and then just 1 thing today an hour ago. So they've only done 1 post. Can we create a poll, see whether or not the trailer is coming today or not, see what chat is thinking? Yeah, well, we could do a poll, right? Is the GTA 6 trailer 2 dropping today? Yes. No. My name is Jim. No, I'm just kidding. Is the GTA 6 trailer 2 dropping today? There you go. I'll let you guys run the poll for a little bit. Sometimes people don't like the polls because it, like, you've got to minimize it on mobile like multiple times sometimes. Been playing PlayStation games since the PlayStation 1 days. I much prefer games from the PS1, 2, and 3 as they were peak years for me. If they bring all them to Steam, I would likely buy most of them easily. They will not be bringing PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games to Steam. That would be an absolute enormous waste of porting efforts. They didn't buy Nixus to port PS1 games. That's not gonna happen. Jay says, who put no? A lot more people are putting no than yes. You know? I think people are not hopeful. Listen, you and me, Jay, we're holding on. We're hopeful. We're positive. Guys, make sure it saved your like. There is like a lot of you here. Make sure it saved your thumbs up on the video. We should easily be able to hit 300 like in the blink of an eye right now. Let's run for it. Let's run for 300 likes on the video. You guys did this the last time we had a waiting room, man. We were screaming on the like count, and it was amazing. I voted no. Yeah, let's take a peek here at how many of you have voted already. 185 votes already. Yeah, you guys are going to have more votes on the poll than likes on the video. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, meow. It's not a waste of time, as the old fans like me would rebuy, then replay them easily. No, they would not. The demand for PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games being ported to Steam is probably almost non-existent. There is not a high demand for those games right now. I promise you. I promise you, in the grand scheme of the market, really, really loyal PlayStation fans from that era are not dying for those games to come to PC. They're probably on a PS5 or on a PS5 Pro. Like, Eugene says, can we ask the janitor that retired from Rockstar 15 years ago if it's dropping today and if it's going to be 60 FPS? So let me ask you this. Let me ask you a different question about GTA 6, all right? Do you think it's going to be 30 FPS? That's another big discussion. Where do you fall on that? Did I miss it? Yeah, you missed it. We watched it and then they deleted it. I'm just kidding. No, seriously, you totally missed it. Yeah, is it going to be 30 FPS or 60? The argument this morning in Morning Coffee, that's a great reason to be a member. Morning Coffee is how we start the day, and it's members only. Anyways, this morning in Morning Coffee, people were like, well, they don't care about performance. You know, GTA 5 and Red Dead shipped to 30, Red Dead 2. And I'm like, okay, but that was during an era of time where no one cared. Like in 2013, no one was like, I can't believe it's 30 FPS. 2018, with Red Dead, no one was like, I can't believe it's 30 FPS. This gen, from 2019, when the marketing started for this gen, to now, 5 or 6 years or so, I think that the entire mindset of the player base has changed. And it's very clearly seen. I can prove it to you. I can prove it to you. Companies try to hide the fact that their game is capped at 30. They do. They know that it's seen as a negative. They try to hide it. They don't talk about it. They keep it a secret. Right? I think they know that the market values it. And this is what people are going to say. And you're not wrong when you say this. Well, GTA 6 can get away with it. GTA 6 is huge. Yeah, you're right. I don't think that demonstrates to me that, like, internally Rockstar's like, yeah, who gives a frick? I think they're trying. I think they're making an effort. Digital Foundry says it's highly unlikely. They did not say that. Richard Ledbetter theorized, answering a question, that it would be 30. And I respect Richard Ledbetter, and I like him. We've never interacted. I believe his argumentation was lacking. Richard Ledbetter's logic was, all their major games, they've always shipped at 30. And I'm like, yes, Richard, in 2013 and 2018, yes, they shipped at 30. We're talking about 2025. It's been 7 years since they shipped a mainline game. Like, what are we even saying? Like, his logic was not, I do not think his logic was compelling. And then he changed his tone after getting his hands on the high-def trailer. I don't think they spoke to 30 or 60 FPS, but Digital Foundry watched the GTA 6 trailer, the high-def one, and they said, okay, this is a lot more believable. They said that they saw some of the rendering gremlins and some of the rough edges. They're like, oh yeah, this could totally run on console. Now, that doesn't mean run at 60, but a lot of their thoughts on GTA 6 changed when they saw the high-def trailer. That is an oversimplification of his argument. No, it's not. It's what he said. He said they have always shipped games at 30 because they're CPU heavy. They're CPU bound. That's what he said. And my thought is, okay, but back then there was no impetus to hit 60. There's an impetus now. There is. And assuming that the game is CPU bound, you don't know that. That, again, that's an assumption. It could be an accurate assumption. It could be a partially accurate assumption. Like, let's take, for example, Dragon's Dogma 2. Dragon's Dogma 2, heavily CPU bottlenecked and couldn't get good performance on console. They went in, found out some of the mistakes that they were making, and improved performance on the base PS5. And then the PS5 Pro got them even more headroom with PSSR, and one of the worst areas in Dragon's Dogma 2 is in like the 50s now. Do you see? So even a CPU bound or bottlenecked game like Dragon's Dogma 2, they worked and figured it out. So to think that Rockstar is not trying to figure it out, I just don't agree with that. I don't think they're going to be like, well, you know, we've always shipped our games at 30 and the game and it's CPU bound. Sorry, everybody. I don't think so. I don't think so. He was also saying that they probably don't want to limit their CPU allocation to 16.6. John of Digital Foundry said that they don't have enough info. Yeah, I agree with you that they did not watch the high-def trailer and speak to frames per second. But they certainly were like, oh yeah, this is a lot more believable. It's going to be 30, maybe 40 on the Series X and the PS5. GTA has so many systems running and stuff going on, says Old Dad Gamer. I don't see any way they get 60 out of there. I don't know, man. Wish I shared that 60 optimism. Mash says, can we all agree that we want an optimized 56.5%, 56.5 FPS? Let me show you guys something you can do as a member. It's a pretty cool feature here. You will notice that my chat's not members only, that you can just come in and start talking. All you got to do is subscribe and you can immediately talk. You'll notice that, right? You do not have to be a member. But members can have their comments pop up like this. The first question that we received today was from Hilly, and he said, what song do you think they'll use for trailer 2? Tom Petty again or something else? I have no idea. I have no idea. According to that band, their song's on the trailer, but they did this last time. You're just speculating like John, except he has a technical background, i.e. more weight to his argument. What's your argument? That's fallacy of the expert. I'm like, he doesn't have more weight to his argument or his theory. They're doing the same thing I'm doing. They're looking at a pattern and making a prediction based off the pattern. They're just looking at a different pattern than I am. They're looking at the pattern of Rockstar Games are CPU heavy, CPU bound, and Rockstar ships their games at 30. Okay, that's the pattern they're looking at. That's fine. Their technical background has nothing to do with that prediction. They're just looking at a pattern and saying, this is what they have done. This is how their games ship. That will likely continue. That doesn't take a technical background to do. It doesn't. I'm looking at a different pattern. The pattern for the last 5 years has been, if your game's not at 60, it's bad for your PR. They try to keep it a secret. Gotham Knights tried to keep it a secret. They literally timed a guy out in their Discord for just asking if it was going to have a performance mode because they were on standing orders to keep it a secret, right? It hurt Starfield's PR. They apologized publicly for Redfall shipping at 30. Phil Spencer apologized for it shipping at 30. It was viewed as a problem for Hellblade 2. They have tried so hard to not speak to it directly with respect to Avowed. So I'm looking at a different part. I'm looking at a different pattern. They spoke on the PS5 technology CPU bottleneck. So two sides of the argument, not just speculation. It doesn't take a technical background to know that the CPU and the play. Well, I don't know if they said it was a bottleneck. I think they were specifically speaking to the PS5 Pro, saying that the Pro isn't going to have a CPU leg up on the PS5. The logic was, if it runs at 30 on the PS5 because it's CPU bound, it will also then probably be 30 on the PS5 Pro because the PS5 Pro didn't get an increase in its CPU. They didn't say that the CPU was a bottleneck. You're misrepresenting what they said. The logic was, they ship games CPU bound at 30. If it's 30 on PS5, it's going to be 30 on the Pro because the Pro didn't get a bump to its CPU. That was the logic and their argumentation. And again, it was just a prediction. I'm making a different prediction. My prediction is based off of the market's response to 30. My prediction is based off of Rockstar went and updated GTA 5 to be 60 FPS on next-gen consoles. So clearly they were going into the guts of their game and trying to figure it out. They were going into the guts of their game to be like, can we do, what's it take in a game of this size to get to 60? And you're like, well, that's a really old game. Yes, it is. It still can be instructive to their processes to figure out how can we get more performance out of a CPU-bound game with the big open world and lots of NPCs. Them going to GTA 5 and bumping it to 60, again, I think it could have been instructive. I'm not saying that it will be 60. I'm saying I think Rockstar wants it to be. I think they're working on it. I don't think they're just going to say, no, 30 is fine. We're Rockstar after all. We ship games at 30 that are CPU bound. I don't think that's their posture or their attitude. I don't. Rockstar is known for pushing boundaries and squeezing every single bit out of the consoles. Focusing on 60 will cause them to sacrifice so many things such as lighting, simulation, density. Have you heard why Spider-Man 2 on Steam isn't out yet? I thought it was available now. I think it just turned on. If not, it'll be available in like 30. No, I can add it to the cart right now. Yeah, I can add it to the cart. And you'll notice PSN is no longer required. Have at it, boys. Have at it. We won. No PSN required. Maloon submitted a question. This is something you can do as a member, so consider becoming a member. If you do, I say this a lot. I know you guys get tired of me saying it. If you do decide to become a member, make sure you pick Member Plus and not the $5 member tier. The $5 member tier, you're going to be in with the gifteds and you're not going to get all the content. I did not apply to get into the network test of Elden Ring because I'm going to probably play it with you guys, but I'm not hyper interested in doing a network test. Yeah. How do you submit a question as a member? You got to have the membership first. Yo, what's good, Kevin Cool? Good to see you in the chat again. Guys, be sure to check out Kevin Cool X on YouTube. He's got good content, and he stopped by every now and again. Appreciate that. First, you got to be a member, and then you type question and then your question, and Nightbot will grab it, and it'll hit my little spreadsheet here. As PlayStation seems to be making strides addressing your criticisms, what's the next thing PlayStation needs to address? Mine is the PlayStation Store curation in those AI plat games is awful. I tell you what they need to do. I need at least one first-party PSVR 2 game a year, just one, and they need to have much better quality checks for the VR games that get ported over. If not, then they're communicating to me that they don't care about that thing. I don't have this huge desire for them to do that, but that's something I'd like to see from them. I do not think they treated the PSVR 2 very well up to now. They allowed a lot of games to get ported that were below quality. They were crap and didn't run well. They should not have allowed that to happen. If you're not going to provide me with a steady stream of first-party VR games and you're going to lean on third-party ports, then make sure the ports are good, please. You didn't protect me as a consumer at all. I bought your device, and then you let a bunch of crappy ports come over. They fund a lot of VR games. Well, I know the recent one, Eugene's getting really good praise. Arcade, I think. I want to check it out. I do. But I just need to see better efforts from them with VR, or it looks like they don't care about it. Outside of that, I'm perfectly happy with the cadence of games that we've been getting. As long as there are exclusives, and as long as we see steady stream of PS5 Pro enhancements, I'm perfectly happy. I was really dissatisfied with how they brought games to PC, and they have literally taken my suggestion verbatim. I was like, don't force people to do this. Incentivize people to do this. You'll get better results, and you won't miss out on sales. It's a win-win, and that's what they did. That's what they rolled out yesterday. My idea from 8 months ago made landfall at the company somehow. Either somebody was hanging out here and said, hey, this is actually not a bad idea. We're not getting great. We're getting punished here. We're getting beat up on Steam for making people do this. We're getting beat up. It wouldn't surprise me at all if that went up the food chain somehow. Gaming is already dead. Oh, it's so dead. Yeah, it's so dead. It died after the 360 era. Yeah, I know. It was so bad last year after I played so many. I mean, I played 80 hours in Helldivers and almost 40 hours in Ronin and 20 to 30 hours in Stellar Blade. And Astrobot was so much fun. My kids loved it. I didn't have enough time for all the games. And now I'm playing a backlog of games. Gaming sucks so bad right now. Laying on the sarcasm thick. No one cares for your doomsday stuff. If you don't like gaming, then just please get the frick out. No one cares to hear you cry about gaming being dead. Like, go be a buzzkill somewhere else. Luke Vaders with a 2 spot says, do you think we'll ever see Xbox games in PlayStation Plus? I doubt it. Angry Pete with a gifted member, and he bumps the line to 373. We're 2 members away, and I'll owe you guys a 10 bomb. You know? I'm the only one. Amid Saeed, listen, man, listen. Don't come in here on your alts, please. It was funny for a little while. It's not funny anymore. I think the GTA 6 trailer 2 or the GTA 6 release date drops today. We're getting one of them. I think so. High on Life is later this month? No? Is that a first-party game or did they publish it? I can't remember. They cooked you for this even though they didn't get the full conversation? What are you talking about? Johannes! There it is! Bonjour! Merci beaucoup. There it is! A gifted member. The 374. High on Life was neither? Xbox did something with High on Life. I thought they did. Was it a timed exclusive? What did they do with it? I honestly can't remember now. It was a timed exclusive or Game Pass or something? And there it is. Johanna says, let's just do it. Let's just land the plane. The 375. We're now 25 away from 400. Guys, the stretch goal right now, if you get to 500, we'll do a community game afternoon and evening. We're going to do a double header tomorrow with Hilly playing through Orcs Must Die Death Trap. It's on Steam and Game Pass. And if you get the stretch goal, I have to wear a hat, a ball cap. People want to see me wear a ball cap for some reason. I don't know why. I've got a Deadpool one in the closet. It was a third-party exclusive? It was just an Xbox standard marketing deal? I thought they had it first or something. It was a timed exclusive and it was on Game Pass. Okay, that's what it was. Thank you. I couldn't freaking remember. Wear a cowboy hat? I actually have a cowboy hat from my Red Dead Redemption streams. I do. I actually have a cowboy hat. I'm not wearing a cowboy hat, though. It makes it hard to wear the dadgum headphones. If the next Xbox has Steam integration and you can play PlayStation PC games by proxy, is that a flex in your opinion? No, and PlayStation would not allow that. PlayStation's already doing that with GeForce Now. Like, I don't think they're going to let their games be playable in places where they don't want them to be playable. They would tell Steam, we have a contract with you. We do not have a contract with Xbox. They would not be okay with that. Wear a yarmulke. Cartel with a $5 super chat says, want to see you in a cowboy hat. How many votes did we get on the poll? 686 votes? 689 votes? Everybody's coming in voting. Keep the votes going. Keep the likes going. Over 300 likes already. Minecraft Legends, or whatever the new one was called, was definitely on PlayStation Plus. You're right, Maloon. It was. Yeah. No, yeah. Minecraft Legends hit PlayStation Plus, did it not? The low latency's freaking me out today. Be freaked out, Kevin George. I'm just kidding. I say wear a sombrero with a fake mustache. Yeah, let's just try to offend people now. Let's just make it. Let's be like those, low-rent comics that just say things that try to upset people so they can claim they're getting canceled. You can just make Steam games not work on certain hardware. You can't just make Steam games. Yes, no, you can 100% block and say this game is not available on your device. UK Stobbs with a 5-bomb sets us up for the 20-bomb dunker to 400. UK Stobbs, we'll see if anybody takes the bait. There's some big boys in chat today that love that glory. They drop those big 20 gifteds, and we'll hit 400 real quick. It's not rumored that Xbox is getting a Steam app on it, and if that's the case, it is rumored, thinking out of the box, that it could be the reason PSN accounts not required on their games. No, that's the PSN requirement was 100% related to underperformance of God of War Ragnarok. I don't think it has anything to do with its alleged console hybrid that's like years away. PlayStation's not going to remove or change their policies in accordance to an alleged console that has not even been advertised yet. Joe Mac says 20 bomb, we need that. Will it into existence, Joe Mac? Xbox are throwing around this argument that Microsoft is putting their games on PlayStation because PlayStation are putting their exclusives on the Series S and X. Yeah, that's just not happening. That'd be like blocking a game on HP laptops. How would that work? It's the same way they're blocking it on GeForce Now. Like, they don't allow their games to play in places where they don't want them to be played. I'm here to tell you, contractually, there is no way an Xbox-branded console is going to be booting up PlayStation games unless PlayStation says that it's okay. There's no way. PlayStation would go to Steam and say, we signed a contract with you. At the time of that contract, you were not on Xbox hardware. If your Steam, if your Steam storefront shows up on an Xbox-branded piece of equipment like that, we're not okay with that. I don't care. I'm just here to tell you that Sony would care. I don't think that they would be okay with that. First right of refusal. Buddy's never heard of one of these. A hardware ID blocks a way to prevent users from installing or updating devices with specific hardware IDs. Yeah, you can totally do a hardware ID block. Come on. Steam does whatever it wants and people love them for it. It's great. I still don't see how this would be an advantage for Xbox or Steam with the split. I think they would just see it as mutually beneficial, Hal. I think they would see it as mutually beneficial that you're just going to have another way for people to tap into the Xbox ecosystem and Xbox hardware, Xbox Game Pass. And I think Steam would be okay with it because it's just one more access point to their storefront. You know what I mean? I think they would see it as mutually beneficial. Excuse me. 23 minutes ago, Broken Messiah commented on my video. I swear, folks, this was the weirdest hill to die on. Where's this energy back in 2008 with the horse armor? I get it, but they hate it. It is what it is. Like, the Steam guys hate it, you know? It is what it is, dude. It's just the way that it goes. It's just the way that it goes. Holding above just slightly. It's not a split. Microsoft will get nothing from Steam other than the attractiveness to sell more units. When is the GTA 6 trailer dropping? I don't know. We have it on good authority. Well, not on good authority. We have good theories that we're getting something today, release date or trailer. So we're just waiting. And we're also just discussing all the sorts of things going on in the gaming world. Why buy an Xbox when a PC is far superior? A PC is only far superior if you buy a far superior PC. You could go right now and buy plenty of PCs from Amazon and Best Buy that are not superior to a Series X. There's plenty of them out there. They wouldn't be as strong. They wouldn't have as much storage. They wouldn't give you as good of performance. It's not automatic. The HKBMX just signed up for a membership. That's basically the base tier. If you like what you see, you're going to want to upgrade to Member Plus because next month, your membership won't count in the total because I can't tell the difference between you and a gifted. We also have extra segments. If you guys decide to do what HKBMX just did, make sure you pick Member Plus. It's $6 instead of $5. I wish I could make that the default membership because I can't tell the difference between gifteds and paying members. And I like to give paying members more content. You just became a paying member, and I can't tell the difference between you and a gifted. Sadly, YouTube doesn't give me the ability to do that. I hate that we have to do it this way. I would much rather just be like, hey, thanks for the membership. Welcome in. I'm going to give you a bunch of great stuff, but I don't have the ability to do that. The Xbox financial numbers were disappointing. I don't think they were disappointing for Microsoft. I think it's going to just push them continually in the direction of publishing, though. I mean, I think they have all they need to know that, like, hardware's down, revenue and services are up a bit. Gaming was not. Like, I mean, it's just it's basically what they wanted to see from their publishing efforts, I think. Like, Yeah. The 30% increase in subscribers for PC Game Pass, but then their overall service and revenue only going up 2% is an interesting stat. It's like, I wonder if a lot of people migrated from console Game Pass to PC Game Pass because it is a better deal, and they also see the console being deprioritized. I mean, we know just in our circles and on Twitter and in YouTube, tons of people have switched from console to PC. You know, the Series X can't touch a $1,500 PC. Clown? Who's the clown, me or you? Like, you're in here simping and cheering for an idea. It's not even a brand. It's not even a team to cheer for. Did I say $1,500 PC? No. Like, you sound like you've got your ears plugged. I said you could go into the market right now and buy plenty of PCs that are weaker than a Series X. I said it's not automatically better, you dolt. Like, you could go right now to Amazon, to Target, to Best Buy, and you could buy the lower end rigs at the lower end price, and the Series X would be better. It would be a stronger device. That's a fact. Do you know what a fact is? Like, the fact is that you're annoying. Like, these are facts. Like, you could go right now, yes, and buy a $1,500, $2,000, you could buy a $3,000 rig, and it would be stronger than the Series X. I didn't say anything about that. I said you don't automatically get a superior experience just because you buy a PC. See, the problem is with you weird PC Master Race guys is you think PC is just this automatic better thing. It's like, only if you spend the money. Right? Only if you spend the money. Like, yes, PC's better, ... if you invest in a better PC. Like, it's not automatic. Like, it's so weird that you guys do this. Like, why do you care? Like, it's like, you guys are the weirdest personalities in the gaming world that I have the displeasure of interacting with. Not PC fans. PC Master Race guys. The PC Master Race guys, man, y'all are a weird bunch. You won't acknowledge that there's, like, gaming laptops, gaming rigs, and the reports from Steam show that the vast majority of PC gamers are not on top-level rigs. They're on mid-level rigs and down. Why? Because they don't care. They just want to play on something. They just wanted to play Among Us during COVID. Like, they don't care. It's such a weird fight. It's such a weird fight. A Bugatti could easily beat a... what? He deleted his comment before I could read it. Wait, the people who call themselves a Master Race are weird? Shocked. I just don't get it. You want a super high quality PC experience, you got to spend the money. Yeah, and here's the thing. To me, man, you go right ahead, brother. You go right ahead. I just dropped $2,000 on a PC to stream from, and buddy, it's got them in their feels. They can't believe I won't. You know what I'm going to do? I'm never going to play a video game on this because I know that it'll upset them. They're going to have to change the sheets in their bed. Just wetting the bed, all upset. Reforge Gaming won't use his new rig to play games. Yep, I will never install a game on this just because I know that just bothers them. It's like, who the frick cares? I don't care. You want to spend $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on a rig? You want enough frames to make your eyeballs bleed? You want enough RGB to make your neighbors complain about the lights? I don't care. Why do you care what somebody else does with their money? Why do you evangelize for a platform that isn't even really a platform? It's just an investment for the consumer. It's not like when you go and buy a PlayStation or an Xbox or a Switch. You're buying into a brand and a platform that's like been curated and gets served exclusives from that company. You're just talking about a thing you can go build and do if you want. It just doesn't make any sense to me. The loyalty and the fandom around that is just bizarre. It's more bizarre. Like, I actually have a better understanding, like intellectually, I have a better understanding of someone who's like a diehard Xbox fan or a diehard PlayStation fan. That actually makes more sense to me. It does. It makes more sense to me than someone who's like, yeah, but PC. What? Oh, okay. Like, it's like watching somebody pay to have their lawn mowed and be like walking over and knocking on the door. Hey, buddy. I see you got somebody mowing your lawn. I just want to let you know you could invest in a lawnmower on your own, and the gas per month and the actual per mile amount of gas that you're going to use, you could actually save quite a bit of money. You could cut your grass better and faster if you did what I did. I'd be like, what the frick are you doing? Get off my property, you weirdo. What are you doing? Get out of here. Leave. What are you doing? Why do you care? I'd be so scared. I'm like, I'm calling the cops. I live next door to a psychopath. You know? This guy's out here. Is this pre-recorded? This is not pre-recorded. No. We are guessing and theorizing, yes, that the trailer's coming today. Yes. We are. My coworker's PC Master Race guy, and he's always trying to get me to convert. I just laugh and move along. What? I just want to know what church they go to. Like, why are they out here evangelizing? You know what I'm saying? Like, when they pass the tithing plate, what are they giving money to? Like, who are they giving money to? You know? Lord Gavin, I love your shirt. Thank you. You can get 3 PS5 Pros or 150/90. The Church of St. Gavin. See, yeah, that's who it is. My fellow PC Master Race brethren and sisterin. Some people don't want to play on PC. Yeah, I think today, why is it coming today? I'll walk you through my theory. If you're enjoying hanging out, laughing, and goofing off with us today, this is what we do Monday through Friday. We just cover games. I also keep it safe for work. You will notice I'm not sitting here cursing and swearing. You can throw me on in the background of your day. A lot of people treat me like a gaming podcast just to listen to throughout the week. So hit subscribe, hit the bell button. Thanks for being here. And do me a quick favor, okay? While I'm talking through this theory, give me some likes. Let's get to 400 likes. Make sure you've hit the thumbs up. Hey, you guys with memberships, double check that you don't have a renewal. We're closing in on 400 members, all right? Let's try to get past that and get to the stretch goal where I got to wear a hat. Yes, we're really digging deep for stretch goals now. A hat. Anyway, okay, here's the theory. So there was a theory about the 7th and a theory about the 14th that I didn't think were very compelling. So I did not do waiting rooms. I did not do coverage of that. I was like, no, I don't think January 17 or January 14th. I did not think those theories were very compelling. This theory I found compelling, okay? It starts with this. They put out an image with all these numbers on it promoting something, and everybody added up the numbers, and they mysteriously added up to exactly 30. And somebody's like, well, what about January 30th? Not compelling, right? Not very compelling yet. And then the GTA community looked into the history of how they do their announcements at Rockstar and Take-Two. Siege Master with the 5-bomb bumps the member line to 386. He's like, let's go, boys. We're right on the cusp of greatness. Lono wearing a hat. So the GTA community gets together and they say, all right, what do they typically do around this time of year? And they found an interesting pattern, right? For GTA 5, they announced the release date on January 31st. For Red Dead Redemption 2, they announced the release date on February the 1st. That's an interesting thing, isn't it? What's that in conjunction with? That is roughly 1 week before the Take-Two earnings call. And here we sit today on January the 30th, 1 week away from the Take-Two earnings call. It is my personal belief and theory that they want that release date, or the second trailer with the release date, they want that out before the Take-Two earnings call. That's what I think. It just, to me, why are you lying? I'm not lying. I didn't say that I'm sure. I'm saying I believe that we're getting something from them today. We're getting something before the earnings call, and today just feels like the right date to me. It lines up with what they did with GTA 5. It lines up with what they did with Red Dead Redemption 2, right? It just does. It's like, okay, well, let's think about this. Jan 31, 2013. What day of the week was that? That was a Thursday. That was a Thursday. Okay. When, let's say, Feb 1 of 2018. What day of the week? That was a Thursday. Come on, boys. Come on. The theory just got stronger. January 31st of 2013, when they announced GTA 5's release date, that was a Thursday. February 1st of 2018, when they announced the release date for Red Dead 2, that was a Thursday. Today's a Thursday. We're a week away from their earnings call. Lona, I'm starting to worry about you a little. What time? I don't know what time. I don't know what time. You're cooking, but the heat's still on low, not gonna lie. I'll take it. That's good. I'll take it. All right. I'm gonna have to time you out. I'm gonna have to time you out, Overtone. Stop it. I'm gonna give you a warning. Stop it. Okay. Hang on. We're gonna do 1 minute. I'm gonna do 10 seconds. I'm gonna do 10 seconds. Just chill, daddy. I had to report the poll for misinformation. Is the GTA 6 trailer 2 dropping today? What? Omar. All he's saying is they will always try to release their game on January 30th, maybe February. No, they announced their release date. They announced their release dates around this time. There's a lot of people coming in right now. Listen. I need 10 more likes on the video. Wow, there's a lot of you here. Listen to me. I don't know if it's coming today or not, but I'm telling you, if history repeats itself, on January 31st, a Thursday, they gave us the release date for GTA 5. On February the 1st of 2018, a Thursday, they gave us the release date of Red Dead Redemption 2. Here we sit on January the 30th, a Thursday. Come on now. It's not a bad theory. This is a great day to go crazy as well, with likes, with gifted members, with super chats. Every 5 super chats, I have to gift a member to the community. Every 25 members, I give 5, and we're 14 away from the next milestone. Who is this? You just created your account. No, you cannot be my friend on Discord. Let's see here. We got a question from Cat Uncle. Will GTA 6 run at 60 FPS on the Series S? Highly unlikely. No. Rom says, what do you think? Lucia, please let me know. What do you guys think to Lucia? Please let me know on Solar. Are you pushing? I tell you what. Here you go. Get out of here. The frick out of here with your abs and your crypto. Lona, do you think the investors are going to ask Strauss in the earnings call, GTA 6-2 trailer when? If it's not out yet, yes. Listen. Track with me on this. They are going to want to know. The shareholders are going to want to know. That's why I think they're going to say something before. They're going to want to say something before the earnings call. Because if not, that's going to be one of the burning questions for Strauss Zelnick. Hey, Strauss, what's the deal with GTA 6? Are we on pace? And do you really think they're going to want to hear one more time, yeah, we're on pace for the fall in February? No, they're going to want to know, is this coming or not? Well, we're still on pace for the fall. It's time. It's time, boys. What would you prefer, release dates today or trailer? I would kind of prefer both. Listen, I'll be honest with you. A release date really takes the wind out of our sails, does it not? Like we're sitting here waiting for a trailer and they just post an image with the release date. That's not that exciting. I would take a trailer with the release date. If they just do the release date, I still think we look pretty good with our theories and what we came up with. I still think that makes us look pretty, pretty in tune. What if the delay to 2026, would they still announce the trailer? Mash, if it's delayed till 2026, they would announce, they would speak that to the on this earnings call. 100%. They would want to know. They've told these shareholders 3 different times to expect an influx of revenue this fiscal year, and if that's not happening, the shareholders would want to know. They would, oh buddy, would they want to know. You can't spring that on them like at the end of this year. Like, surprise, we told you 3 times it was coming, but it's not. Like, I think they would want to get that out of the way on this earnings call. I think we know after the earnings call definitively whether or not it's coming this year or not. If the game has been out this long, they should have already posted trailer 2 since trailer 1 was posted out of the blue because of hackers. Well, but they had a date for the trailer to drop. They had a date for it. Exactly. If we get the trailer, at least it's content for the channel, as opposed to just a release date, right? If the trailer doesn't drop before the earnings call, then GTA 6 will be delayed till next year. Not necessarily. He could still one more time go to the shareholders and say, hey, I just spoke with the team at Rockstar, and we're still on pace for the fall. We will be announcing the release. The release date announcement is forthcoming. 100%. Yeah, please show with the caps. That could still happen. I still think you're setting up kind of a false dichotomy of like, well, if they don't have the trailer before the earnings call, then it's 100% getting delayed. Well, no, he could literally come to the earnings call and say, nope, we're still on pace for the fall, and the announcement for the release date's forthcoming, and then they could do a big push in the summer or something. Everybody that was like, oh, they're waiting too long to talk. I mean, this is how they've marketed the last couple of games. You don't know the release date until like 6 months before. That's quite literally what they did with their last 2 games. Talika with 32 months in a VIP, 32 months, almost 3 years. Let's go. Talika says, come on. We can move the member count with renewals. You guys, if you've ever wanted to check that, hit the $ at the bottom of the chat. It'll show you if you have a membership to celebrate. Lone Wolf submits a question as a member and says, do you want to argue about Avowed again? No, I don't. GTA 6 question here from Bare Metal Slayer says, can we expect a delay because of Series S performance? Wukong all over again. Well, Strauss Zelnick said he's not concerned. He's confident that his team can get the game to run on weaker hardware. He's confident. He's confident that they can get it to run on weaker hardware. A lot of people took that as like, oh yeah, the Series S isn't going to be a problem. It's not going to be a problem. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, well, no, he wasn't speaking to the Series S. He was speaking to his team's ability. The real takeaway you should get from that is at one of the largest publishers in the world was asked about the Series S on an earnings call. Like the Series S is such a known quantity in the market that one of the most influential companies and CEOs was asked about it on an earnings call. Like, that's not a good look for your hardware. To have your hardware coming up on an earnings call like, hey, that thing's kind of a potato. You guys gonna be able to get the game to run? And of course he's gonna say he's confident. What's he gonna say? Oh, I don't know, bro. It sucks, right? Y'all have seen the Digital Foundry vids, man. Yeah, that thing sucks. We're having a hard time. The last thing he's gonna do to shareholders is express any kind of doubt, or skepticism about their abilities. Like, that was not going to be the answer that you would get. Of course he's going to say, it won't be a problem. They did not drop a trailer with Red Dead 2 with 6 screenshots. GTA 5 was just dropped the release date a couple days before an earnings call. You're correct, it's me, and I have said that we might not get the trailer. We might just get the release date. Yeah. Larian managed it, but we're not Larian. It took Larian 17 months, almost a year and a half, with the help of Microsoft engineers, with Xbox engineers. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want another GTA 5 treatment where they wipe a lot of foliage and POIs for hardware reasons. Another comment on my video from this morning: Marvel Spider-Man 2 released, and guess what? It's still region locked for me and others despite PSN being optional. I hope they fix this for you. I hope they fix that for you. That sucks. Sony's recent first-party games aren't even worth the bandwidth, in my opinion. Disagree. And so do the sales and game awards. Yeah, you're free to think that, but the game awards and the sales are all the proof I need that the games are doing great. If they sell well and they top the sales charts and they win awards, I don't know what else you need, to say if a game was good or successful or not. There we go. Pull up. Sad I didn't get a laugh or a chuckle from my question. It's a sore subject, Lone Wolf. It's a sore subject. It's another first-party Xbox game that that's not gonna be 60 at launch. A little irritating. Tell me you've never played any of those games without telling me. Right. About his game of the year. Don't start day drinking. Don't start day drinking. And a 10 bomb from Risick. Risick, one of the member bomb droppers around these parts. He gets us to 3 members away from 400. Thank you, Risick. You're having a lot of fun with Eternal Strands. I think Eternal Strands could be a really good game. It just needs some tender love and care. It wasn't bad. It just was really rough around the edges. There was a lot of things about it that I was like, I don't know. Ugh. But then I was like, this could be a really fun game. Like, it is. I think that it has tons of potential. It has tons of potential. And a 5 bomb from Risick, Agents of Chaos style, and another one from Cat Uncle gets us to 407. Boom! Just like that. If you guys got a gifted member from Risick or Cat Uncle, be sure to delete. If you got to get the member, man, be sure to thank them. And if you want to upgrade to Member Plus, it's only $1. They just paid for your membership, and you can upgrade for $1 and get into all of the content. Simu Lu says he's working with the rights holders to make Sleeping Dogs movie happen. Yeah, I thought that got canceled. It's going to be funny if it hits 60, you'll have to play it 30 anyways. I thought the deal was I had to play it on my Xbox. Loophole. I think the deal was I had to play it on my Xbox. I mean, if they get it to 60, that's bank. That's to my benefit. That's to my benefit. The deal was that I just have to play Avowed on my Xbox. I owe you guys 5 members. Thank you so much for continuing to gift members and be super generous. And thank you for helping us hit over 400 likes on the video already today. You guys are incredible. All right. All eyes on the news feeds. It's almost noon. Let's see. Come on. Man, oh man. If we nailed this prediction, how big would that be? Golly, that'd be exciting. I don't think that was the spirit of the deal. You're right. Frick. Could I at least switch eventually? If they get a performance mode at 60 and the quality at 30, could I at least switch after a bit? You're right. The spirit of the deal was I had to play Avowed at 30. Just give me a way out. Give me a way out, boys. Prophet Lono will become a thing. I'm decent. I'm decent at predictions. I've had a couple misses recently. I've had a couple misses, but you can't hit them all. It's not possible. It is not possible. Here we go. Thanks for the gift. You are welcome. You are welcome. Hang on 1 second. I got to check on something. Frame begging over here. You're right. Frame begging, bro. Okay. Hang on. All right, it's noon. I'm refreshing Twitter. Nothing. All right, we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait. Noon has come and gone, boys. I'd say if it does hit 60, says Lone Wolf, then yeah, you should be able to switch after a bit. Okay. Who's winning the Super Bowl? I don't even know who's playing. I don't care. I know people are really angry about, I think, one of the team. I don't know. I don't want to start talking sports ball. You'll throw off the algo. Your content is ass. Well, you're here, aren't you? What's that say about your choices in life? You know? One more hour and I'll lose hope because it'll be 6 p.m. in the UK. All right. One more hour. You know? One more hour. Everybody, set a timer. Set an egg timer. Femboy? You're calling me a femboy. I don't even have a response. It's like you just called me an elephant. I don't I don't have a comeback to that. What? Huh? Listen, bro. Listen, man. You with your beard and your wife and your 2 kids, you know, you're a real femboy. Wait, what? Huh? What are you saying? Oh my golly. Whew. Anyway, we've had enough fun laughing at you. That was fun. That was fun for this. You gave us 60 seconds of entertainment, you know. Which ironically is more fun than you're probably going to have the rest of the day. Let's see here. Follow up. Hang on. Maloon says, what's an unanswered criticism for Nintendo and Xbox? An unanswered criticism? I mean, I would say with Xbox, it's having standard 60 FPS output from their first party games. That's been ridiculously inconsistent this gen. Like, to me, I think it's embarrassing to consistently ship games at 30 after everything they promised. Unanswered criticism from Nintendo is, I don't like the way they bring back their old games. Why can't I just buy Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 backwards compat instead of having to like sign up for online and like Nintendo Online and like go download it there? You know what I mean? I don't like that. Today's topics, whatever you want to talk about, we're just waiting and hoping for the GTA 6 trailer too. So I didn't front load the stream with a bunch of topics. I talked about how a retailer in Uruguay leaked the alleged GTA 6 release date, which they said it's September the 17th, which is coincidentally, that's the same date that GTA 5 released. So yeah, I don't like chat's all green. A lot of members here, a lot of gifted members. That's exactly right. Very generous and loving community here. Listen, if you've never done a membership before on YouTube, try it out. It's $6, right? Pick Member Plus. Don't pick standard membership. The $5 is reserved for gifted members. $6 and try it out for a month. See if you like all my extra content, all my extra shows, you know? Let's talk about GTA 6 trailer 2 not coming. Hey, Reforge, do you think that they will change the background and the profile picture like they did with Red Dead? I don't know. If it turns to be 6 p.m. here, says Nathan, I ain't giving up. I'll stay. Have my hype, as this is a good stream. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I told people, I was like, it's been a month since we've done a waiting room. Let's just do one and have fun with it. The Dadgum Gaming news cycle. What you want to talk about? Xbox's earnings, you know, which we'll probably talk about tomorrow, but because there's nothing else to talk about. You know? Rockstar's holding the Dadgum news cycle hostage. Everyone's like, they could say something at any minute. The earnings call's really close, and they just said the fall. I mean, we can't release our game dates yet. We don't know. Like, they're holding the news cycle hostage. Yo, it's good, Christopher Burnett. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if we get the Take-Two earnings call in a week and still nothing from Rockstar. I would be just absolutely surprised at that, Christopher. The shareholders will ask him pointedly, Strauss Zelnick will be asked, pointedly, is GTA 6 coming this year or not? If that earnings call starts and there's no release date announcement, there's no trailer, that will be one of the burning questions on the shareholders' minds. Is that game coming or not? We need to know. You've told us 3 times it's coming and we're getting a big influx of revenue. You made assurances in November. It's on pace. It's coming. You're confident in the fall window. Okay, well, it's February, bro. We need the forecast. What's the date? Is it coming or not? It'll be a burning question on the shareholders' minds. Guaranteed. Lancelot says, how quiet do you think Rockstar PR will be in the days leading up to when the trailer drops? I think that they would be kind of quiet. I don't actually think that that's needed. No, Take-Two earnings calls next week on the 6th. Zubair says, control the narrative. Release the info on your own schedule, not when you are inevitably asked. That's exactly right. I don't think Strauss Zelnick wants to go to this earnings call and be like, yeah, we still haven't said anything. No trailer, no screenshots, no release date announcement. We still haven't said anything. And then he has to be asked in the earnings call. So he's going to be like, oh, no, yeah, we're still on pace for fall. That doesn't seem like the play that they would make. Again, the pattern is a week before the earnings call, they announce release dates. They did it with GTA 5. They did it with Red Dead 2. Jack Garland with the $5 Super Chat tip adds to the Super Chat goal at the top of the chat. I am going to end the poll. Can't wait for 12/30/25. GTA still coming this year waiting room. Jack Garland. So funny. AI is all over the place. Viewers are reacting to a comment from Troll calling another viewer Freddie Jackson femboy. They discuss what a femboy is and whether it is intentional or auto-corrected. Oh yeah, maybe they meant to put fanboy. They're not dropping today? Okay, you can think that. We're hanging out and having fun anyway. Intentional femboy. What in the... What is... Anyway, Bolton Gaming says, I saw a rumor somewhere that GTA 6 will have some sort of blockchain or crypto BS. I haven't seen that anywhere. Do you think there's any credibility to that, or is it BS? I'm hoping it's false. I hate crypto. If there's one thing I can say about crypto, it's that game companies were dipping their toe in it, and then the water turned boiling hot, and they all ran away from it. So I don't think anybody is going to touch it anytime soon. They all tried. But we're going to do NFTs in our games. And the video game community was like, I tell you what, fuck you. Like, that was it. That was the conversation. The conversation was very short, right? Like, the game companies came out, and they were like, you know, hang on. I need a prop for this. You know, the game companies came out and they're like, all right, so we got a little press release for you boys. Quiet down. We're thinking about doing NFTs in our game. We got a question from the front row here. Yeah, you. Oh, yeah, thank you. All right, we won't do it then. Bye. Like, that was the conversation. That was it. That's how long it lasted. It was here and there. It was gone. It was like everybody was like, yeah, we're going to do NFTs. And Brandon. We're going to put NFTs in our game. And the gaming community said, yeah, take a walk. We don't want it. And they were like, okay, we won't do it. The response was so strong and so negative. I don't think any game company is going to do it. Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. They got their frickin' faces punched. It wasn't like a wrist slap. It wasn't like a please no thank you. It was basically like a punch in the face. Shut up. Don't you dare do that. And they all backed off. Every single company backed off from doing it. Nobody pushed out any of their plans. Trill with a $2 super chat. Can't wait to see how you're going to spin this one. Penguin owns with 23 months of memberships. Almost 2 years of Reforge Gaming I love and I watch as much as I can from the UK. Thank you, Penguin owns. If that's a gifted membership, I'm thrilled that you got almost 2 years and someone's helping you get that. If you're paying for that membership, You're going to want to upgrade. It's $1 more, but you get into more content. A lot of you guys are still paying for that $5 tier, and you're not getting into the green room every day. You're missing out on that. We've got a big goal right now. We need like 30 people to upgrade to Member Plus. I wish I could make it a penny. I just need a way to differentiate between gifteds and folks paying, because I like to give more content and appreciation to the folks that are, that are paying for their membership. Now, gifted still get a ton. You get morning coffee every day. Gifted members, you get morning coffee every day, Friday with Hilly and Friday night with my wife. Like, we do a bunch of extra streams for y'all. If they were to announce the release date, it would have already happened. Both Red Dead 2 and GTA 5 release dates were announced before 11 a.m. Eastern. Maybe. I don't know if the time of day matters as much as the day. I know they like to do stuff early in the day, Christopher Burnett, because the original GTA 6 trailer was scheduled for like 9 a.m. Eastern. What does VIP get? Currently, I sadly, I can't think of anything to do for VIPs just yet. You get early access to things. You get into the game nights. Like, if we're playing like Jackbox, VIPs get the code first. If we're doing a multiplayer game, you guys get the opportunity to join first. So, like, this Friday when we play Orcs Must Die, Death Trap, you get in first. You basically, VIPs get first dibs. And sometimes if I get like free codes and free games and stuff, I throw that into the VIP lounge in the Discord. And a 5-spot from Blobfish, Marvin's Revenge says, is it true GTA 6 single player and online will be sold separately, same price, any source? And that has not been vetted by any source. No. The multiplayer will be a mode that comes later. It'll come later. VIP gets status. You get a VIP lounge. It's a smaller room in the Discord where you get a little bit more attention from me as well. Like, if you ask questions and stuff, I'm more quickly to answer people in the VIP lounge. So you basically get, like, you're first in line for everything. You are. VIPs are first in line for interaction with me, game nights, free codes, things like that. My biggest encouragement to people is to just pick Member Plus. That's $6 instead of 10. And people, that's to me, as I'm basically telling you to give me less money. I'm like, we just need people at the Member Plus. I just put on my lipstick because we all know what Rockstar is doing to us. They already updated the newswire. Huh? What do you mean they already updated the newswire? You talking about how they tweeted? Night Rain will beat GTA 6 for Game of the Year. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. Night Rain will certainly be a contender because it's Elden Ring after all. But I don't know. I don't know if Night Rain has the moxie to beat some of the heavy hitters this year. Death Stranding 2, Mafia: The Old Country. I think even Expedition 33 is going to get a nom. I think that game looks incredible. I think they're going to get a lot of media love. I think it's going to be I think Expedition 33 is going to be a media darling. Length, quality, cast, and the price point. Like, I think Expedition 33 is about to get media darling treatment. So, we don't know anything about Light No Fire other than what they've shared. Even in their latest update from Hello Games. Like, they mentioned that it's still coming and it's on pace or whatever. Yeah, I think Elden Ring Night Rain looks good, looks promising, looks fun, but I'm here to tell you, I don't know if it's pulling the win. You just want Uncharted 5? A new Uncharted would be great. I actually think Mafia: The Old Country reminds me a little bit of Uncharted, like the combat sequences that we've seen. So is the GTA 6 trailer 2 today? That's the going theory. Either we get the release date or the trailer today. Yes, so we're waiting. I believe why was the red container was removed from Rockstar's VDN post where the red container on the left would go after people predicted it. What are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Nathan. Lono, after making fun of trolls before banning them. Haters are not getting blocked, they're getting parried. I mean, I do love parrying in my video games. No games beating GTA 6 for Game of the Year, let's be honest. I don't know. I think GTA 6 will be a front runner in the year that it comes out. I do. But man, I'm telling you, you got to watch out for those games that come out of nowhere, the games that aren't seen as the front runners. You know, Monhun Wilds is coming, Death Stranding 2, Mafia the Old Country. I'm telling you, that Expedition 33, keep an eye on that one. I'm telling you, there's something about it. It's just got that quality to it. I can feel it. I told you guys that the first time I saw a trailer for Astrobot. I said, that's a Game of the Year contender right there. And then the previews came out, and I said, I think it's going to win. And then the reviews came out, and I was like, it's going to win. And then the day of the awards, I was like, it's going to surprise a bunch of people that just acted like it has no chance because of, you know, Black Myth Wukong selling so many copies. I was like, they don't understand how this works. What a blank. What are you so upset about? Why are you so upset in my chat? You're just, what do you say? Oh, what are you so frustrated about? You just keep saying the same thing. I tell you what, you just go. Your account's 3 months old. We won't miss you. You're probably on your 7th alt today. I didn't like wearing a hat until I started losing my hair. Guys, we are crushing it on the like count today. Get us to 500 likes. Let's pull up the next question. Perfect Image says, this is something you can do as a member, by the way. So consider becoming a member. He says, since it's not a console war, it's a publisher war? Did Nintendo win the war on cartridge over CDs? Did they? Did they secretly do it? Mark your calendar. Summer Game Fest is June 6th. Did we already know that? Let me check my calendar. I always put that on the calendar because we plan our trips around that. Nope. Summer Game Fest. All day. Add. Okay. On the calendar. June 6th. That first week of June. Black Myth Wukong's the most overrated Game of the Year nominee in history. Oh boy. Eugene's just trying to start a fight. You know? Just trying to start a fight. He's like, I'm just going to pull the pin on this hand grenade and throw it in the chat. 20 more likes. Keep it going. You guys are crushing that like count. You're killing it. Such mediocre gameplay to be receiving that award. It's supposedly releasing September the 12th. The leaked release date I saw for GTA 6 was September the 17th, Jonathan, which is the anniversary. That would be the 22nd anniversary of GTA 5. Yeah. It'd be the 22nd anniversary. It's a solid game, but if anything like that, it'd be a step below Medal Contention. September 12th for early access. September 12th for early access is a Friday. I like it. I meant to say 12 years ago, not 22. I'm old. I'm sorry. Someone in the chat says your mom. You suck, femboy. Go away now. Mom, why are you typing that in chat? I told you to never come to my streams and call me a femboy, okay? This is completely uncalled for, Mom. We have talked about this. We have. And now and now you're not getting a Mother's Day present. I'm just kidding. It's not my mom. People are like, in a stunning turn of events, Reforge Gaming's mom showed up to his stream to call him a femboy, and he said he would not get her a Mother's Day present. We'll have more reporting on this tonight, as our channels need his content to survive. She never listens, bro. She never listens. Go away now. Keeping this for forever. It's great. Femboy. I like the go away. All these exclamation points. And then now. Like, if you're going to elongate a word, now's like one of the worst ones to do it. Like, you basically are creating an oxymoronic use of the word. Go away now. Wait, now or when you're done screaming? Do you want it to be immediate? I can't tell. Not now, Mom. What? Mama, I'm behaving. Chat will be on my side here. No, I am.
2.5 people in there who would tell me what really
I'm being good. I am being good, chat. You need to back me on this. I have not done anything wrong. I have just been sitting here streaming. I might as well be the Mr. Rogers of gaming. It's just so nice, and yep, that's how nice and kind it has been in here. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. If you come in and troll, I'll kill. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that escalated really quickly. Really got out of hand. Oh, you're still here. I thought you. Coffee. I'm not drinking. I swear. I'm just having fun. That's how not happy I am most days. You know, I start having fun. She's like, "Are you drinking?"
I did come in here one time
A booze?
remember? In the middle of the day.
Because I had a single drink, you think it reeked of booze in here. I was just splashing bourbon around the office.
I could smell it.
No, whiskey's not in the coffee. Lono's been different since his mom cussed him out. I really changed as a streamer, you know. I'm really surprised that my mom came into chat and yelled at me like that. No, someone came in with the username Your Mom, and we obviously had to turn it into a very funny joke. No, they just made that their username, which I don't know. I mean, does that mean they're everybody's mom in chat or just me? Yeah. So you have to wait for the moment that the shrapnel clear. Eugene, almost nobody disagreed with you about Black Myth Wukong. It was really weird. Everyone was just like, yeah, he's kind of right. I saw someone posted a video on Twitter from the live stream. Yeah, they tend to do that. They do. It's like a derangement syndrome, some kind of weird mental illness, just all day, every day. You know, we do our best to pray for these people. They need therapy, but they do it a lot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. My wife said we should partner with an online therapy company and give them a code. The sad thing is, I think they would actually need it, and I would actually, given my background, I would hope that they would use it. Like, come on. Like, live a better life, man. Gee, many Christmas. Let's get back to the questions. We need 9 more people to hit the like button and to get to does anybody else's spouse do the non-question question? Can we just take a break from talking about this? Can I just I just want to talk to you guys just for a real quick second, just over here, okay? I'm just kidding. Does your spouse do the non-question question? They will pick up a piece of trash and say, "Are you done with this?" I'm going to start saying no and just have a collection of trash that I just put somewhere, like, I don't know, in our bedroom on the dresser or something. Like, no, I'm not done with it, and I'm going to keep it for forever, babe. Yes, I'm done with the knife. Look, they're all saying yes, yes. Oh, God, yes. Yes, she does. Listen, babe, the best thing to do right now is just to ask the men what's going on, right? So that we'll get more Don't you come in here with this DEI crap, okay? We're just asking the men right now about this situation, right? We're not woke here in this house. Stop it. Yes, I am. I am done with the knife, babe. Thank you so much. I know it's heavy because I mean, you are the weaker sex, so it's gonna be hard to carry that upstairs. Cisco says, "You mean ask the femme men?" That's right. Yeah. Anything out there that I've used, bourbon glasses, wrappers, paper plates, beer cans, any of that. Yeah, I'm done with all of it. Yeah. Am I a raccoon? Sometimes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Now it's just kind of gotten sad. Stop it. They're going to clip this and put this on the Red Pill pages. They're going to be like, Ragers, that's right. They're going to be like, yeah, man, Reforge Gaming. I like his streams. He put his wife in her place. This is not a woke household. Anyway, here's a question from Joker Quinn. This is a real important one. It's a real important question, folks. Yeah? It's a real important question. Do you only reverse sear ribeye, or have you tried it with other cuts too? I've not tried reverse searing with other cuts. I mean, the only other cut you'd probably do a reverse sear would be like a T-bone. Other smaller cuts, thinner cuts, I don't know if you'd want to reverse sear. Like a filet mignon, I don't think so. Maybe. Like New York strip, you wouldn't reverse sear that. I'm trying to think of the other cuts that they have. You could probably reverse sear anything. Would you reverse sear a New York strip though? I don't know. I just get the ribeye every time. I don't buy steak for myself almost ever. It's just too expensive. I get one for Father's Day and my birthday, and then sometimes I'll celebrate. Like if we do some big milestone on the channel or something, I'll celebrate. So prime rib, yeah. I usually just buy the ribeye though, because it's so expensive. If I go to the butcher, I actually typically just gravitate towards the ground beef to make burgers with, because I can get enough ground beef to make like 12 to 15 burgers, and that's cheaper. I'll spend less to do that than I will on one ribeye. Like, the cost of the ribeyes went up so high. You got 500 likes? We got 500 likes! We did it. Now all we need is 500 members. Let's make the like count and the member goal for the week match. I think we can do it. We just need 250 bombs, and we're there. So, I think that's, you, Mr. Wednesday, I think you could do that, You step up. Just step up to the plate and be the man. I'm kidding. That's why you got to go with lab-grown ribeyes. That's what? Huh? That Fozzie. That sentence. Come on. Well, we're trying to get more member pluses so he can afford more steak. I understand now. Yeah, I would actually like that a lot. Yeah, I'd like to get some more member pluses so I could go buy a steak. That is the celebration, by the way. Yeah. That is a celebration. We get 600 people at Member Plus and above. I'm going to do an IRL stream, and I'm going to reverse sear for you guys. I can do anything as the All-Father. Thank you. You ever had a real Vienna schnitzel? No. Lab-grown ribeyes? Ban that person, right? He won't answer my question because he can't admit the truth. What's your question, Banshee? Huh? You trying to do a hit piece on me? Good morning, Lono in chat. I woke up to you and Madam playing Kingdom Come Deliverance this morning thanks to the YouTube autoplay. Oh, wait. Lono, what's your favorite condiment to eat with steak? My favorite condiment to eat with steak is asparagus, mushrooms maybe. Just kind of put that on top. If you grab anything, if you grab a bottle and you bring it close to my ribeye, you're in dangerous territory. You're in dangerous territory. Ketchup, you're risking getting throat punched. A1, same thing. Pray for your windpipe. Yeah, you better pray for your windpipe. You bring out a little. ketchup or A1. What are you, frickin' 10 years old and you only eat chicken nuggies and mac and cheese? The frick out of here. If you make the steak right, you don't need none of that crap. 57 sauce? What? 57 sauce on a steak? Pork chops, but steak? Why would you put 57 sauce on a steak? I put A1 on a burger. A1 sauce on a burger is phenomenal. Don't you slander chicken nuggies or mac and cheese, you a-hole. Zubair got really triggered by that. He was like, hey, man. It's low-key amazing with steak. Oh, is Bernese sauce. Listen. If I was having steak more regularly, I would periodically try something like that. I would try these sauces and things that you guys are throwing out in chat. When I have a ribeye like twice or 3 times a year, I'm just gonna have it. I'm gonna reverse sear it. I got my seasoning that I put on it when I sear it on the cast iron, and I'm not putting anything on it. Now, if I was having steak like once a month, yeah, I'd be a little bit more open to like trying stuff out. But like, I'm not doing that. It's just too expensive. It's like I just can't justify it. I haven't even upgraded my iPhone yet. I hate spending money on myself. I really don't like it. Your privilege is showing? Yeah, I'm so privileged. 3 ribeyes a year. What a king. I'm living like a king, bro. Garlic butter or red wine reduction. That sounds phenomenal. That sounds good. All right. We got to get back on topic here. All right, we got to get back on topic. We're driving people away with this, and YouTube doesn't like it. You can't do what we're doing right now. We got to bring things back on topic. All right. So, Zentho says, "Do you think GTA 6 will live up to its expectations, or is it being overhyped?" I don't see overhype coming from Rockstar. All we have from Rockstar is the GTA 6 trailer, right? Yeah, MASH, we used to get their rotisserie chicken. Yeah. It's really good from Costco. We used to get that. Yeah. My favorite condiment on steaks, the blood of my enemies. Anyways. You think GTA 6 is going to be the best game ever? Flashboy, you don't have to type like that. You don't have to spam like that. I'm just giving you a little 10-second bap, because if not, you'll just keep going. A little 10-second timeout. Just chill out a little bit. I don't think GTA 6 is going to be the best game ever. I think it'll be one of the highest grossing, highest sold, highest engaged games within history. But I don't think it's going to be like the best game ever. The likelihood of the GTA 6 trailer today, with every passing hour, it gets less likely. Yeah. They don't do things late in the day, historically. They like to do things on this day. The Thursday before their earnings call is when they announced GTA 5's release date. It's when they announced Red Dead Redemption 2's release date. This is a good prime day for them to say something, but they usually do things earlier in the day. So every passing hour, the likelihood goes down. I'll be real with you. We've had a great day, great turnout, tons of new folks, but this ain't going to be like last time where we sit here and we just keep crossing our fingers. Because it ain't going to, it just continues. I'm serious. It just continues to go down. It has the potential to be the best game ever, but if it will be is up to Rockstar. You got to define best game ever, though. Like, what exactly would you say, quantifies as best game ever? Because the difficulty with that is like, there are people that'll play. I'm new here. Why are we waiting here? Because it's fun to hang out as a community and wait for the same thing, We used to do this with all sorts of things back when I covered Destiny. So, yeah, Rockstar knows we're watching and waiting. They do. They know that we're watching and waiting. They for sure do. By last reports, the attach rate's better than Astrobot. Gee, I wonder why. Portal release date was when? PS Portal release date. November of 2023. Astrobot release date, September of 2024. Gee, I wonder why there's a better attach rate for the Portal. And I'm going to do something too. I'm going to mute you. Because you're banned from my chat anyway. Hopefully the super chats over there making fun of me on that other channel were worth it. You loser. Anyways. I have a question. If you had this top 10, a top tier list, who would be in your top 5? I think the first thing I would do is move on and talk about something else and ban you because you're gross. Let's see here. Next question from Spice King. Now this is a real serious one. Since you've been outed as a femboy by a credible source, your mom, will you be wearing a maid outfit for a stretch goal? This is slander, and you will be hearing from my lawyers. So, yeah, we take these sorts of we take this sorts of thing very seriously. Okay, so I've had enough of your slander. And I tell you what, I'll sue you and my mom at the same time. We're going to court, boys. That's right. Next question from Lancelot. This is a non-question. What, like this page left intentionally blank? You frick? Don't do that. Mash with the next question. For the signs behind you, can you adjust the colors or brightness on them, or are they stable? So those are disc plates with LEDs behind them. I could turn the brightness down. I could change the color. They're actually just metal plates attached to magnets, and I have them cardboard in between them and the wall. So there's you can kind of see it from this angle. You see those dots that are kind of poking through? Those are the LEDs on the wall. Yeah. So the I can swap these out, by the way. I have other disc plates. I've got a Spider-Man, a Hulk. I got a whole bunch. Disc plate was, they went from being like a great company to work with to being terrible. I would love to work with them again, but the guy that I was interacting with, they should have fired him for what he was doing. What he was doing was extremely unprofessional. He was drawing my payments and then was going to pay me later. Like that's not how that's supposed to work. Like I had an account with them, and I emailed them. I was like, I haven't been paid, and they're like, we show that you've been regularly paid, and I'm like, I was like, that's news to me. We looked into it, and he was drawing my payments and was then going to pay me later. I'm assuming he does that and takes a cut, or he hopes that people never notice, or they just give up, because I couldn't get answers. It took a long time to get answers. So it was like, okay. And then they didn't want to work with me anymore. And I was like, well, I don't know if I want to work with you. Like, this guy was taking my money. Did you order that plate? I asked for that. It just says some people don't want to play on PC. Yeah, we should just have a display back there that says that. Yeah. I doubt we're getting anything today at all. It sure seems that way. He's one that says that's not gameplay. I'll just point at the sign. During a big event, I'll just point at the sign. It's not gameplay, chat. God of War 2018 or Ragnarok? Ragnarok. I liked Ragnarok more, yeah. I didn't like the section as Atreus, but I loved the overall story and the combat a lot in Ragnarok. Yeah. Once again, we've been bamboozled. Maybe. Flashboy, what do you mean? You just keep saying GTA Online. That's not really a question. Jack Garland says best burger and pizza slices in Louisville. I can't answer that anymore. The best place to go shut down. It was downtown in Pelzeri's. It was amazing for pizza. COVID got them. Honestly, there's an Irish pub with a killer burger. The Irish Rover. Killer burger there. Outside of that, I mean, there's not... I can't think of a lot of, like, renowned burger joints. There's a girls... I think it's literally called Girls Burger Bar. So, you know, it's the burgers have wokeness injected into them. Apparently, it's very good, though. Really great reviews. So, you'll just have to go there and, I don't know, wear a mask or something so that nobody takes your picture. You don't want to be... You know, you don't want your reputation, you know, being ruined. Like playing Ghost of Yote. You'll have to play in secret, you know, this kind of thing. It's just, this is the struggles of the straight white man. I mean, it's just really hard. It's extremely difficult. A lot of suffrage, you know. It's I'm done. I'm sorry. Stone Spire says, what will be the next game you play for us on stream before or after Avowed? Freaking, what do we got? What is it? There's something, what got pushed back? What is it? There's a bunch in February, I thought. I can't remember now. There's middle of Feb, it starts to pick up. I can't stinking remember now. Releases. Give me 1 second to pull it up. The right to vote in political elections. I thought it could mean other things. Monhun? I was thinking about buying a Valve Index, but my laptop doesn't have a DP port. Should I buy a Quest 3? I like my Quest 3 JTF ball. Like, there's something to be said for the experience of VR with no wires, because my experience with VR up to that point was primarily the PSVR 2. Tyler Johnson bumps the member count to 408 by renewing his VIP. Thank you, sir. I can't get the releases site to come up. Oh, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is the one that got bumped back earlier. Yeah, AC Shadows is March 20th. That got delayed. That got shoved further into the year. There's Monhun Wilds is in Feb. There's something else. Those abusive language create so much suffrage. I thought there were other usages for that. All right, a series of intercessory prayers or petitions. Sorry, I used it wrong. A lot of suffering. Yeah, we're playing Orcs Death Trap. Orcs Must Die Death Trap tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza. That comes out. You're from Louisville. I'm driving down Snyder on my way home as we speak. I'm actually originally from Northern Ohio, but I've lived in Louisville for 23 years almost. Thank you. That's all I wanted. My work here is done. Speculated to drop and fall. So far, Rockstar didn't say anything about a delay. Seaport, it is not speculated. It's not speculated that GTA 6 is coming in the fall. It's not speculated. That is officially from the word, from the mouth of Take-Two CEO in November. Yeah, that's not speculation. In November, Strauss Zelnick said fall of 2025 is when the game is coming, and he said that they're confident in that window. GTA is January. I'm here to tell you that if GTA 6 gets delayed, it's not going to be further than March. It's not going to be further than March because they've made too many assurances to the shareholders that they're going to get this influx of revenue. That would not go well for them. They have a very, very vested interest in hitting this timeline. They do. Some Central American game stores were listing. They said September the 17th. Yeah. For real, I didn't peep that. Hopefully they won't delay it. Yeah, Seaport, for real. Like, when he said that, I was kind of shocked. He was asked specifically about why he picked that window, and he's like, because I'm confident we can do it. That's why that's why we're streaming this today, because to me, a week from now is the Take-Two earnings call. And I'm like, I think they want that release date announced. I think they want to announce it today or a trailer today. I really do. If not today, I really do. I feel like they've got to say something before that earnings call. It just seems like to not do it would be very bizarre. To go into the earnings call next week and to have said nothing, not a peep, not a screenshot, nothing. I don't know. That to me seems like a very, very weird thing to do. Somebody's asking, why is Walmart Canada Gaming asking, when do you think we'll see PlayStation's first State-of-Play showcase of 2025? Mid to late Feb. I think mid to late February. GTA 6 is going to be $100. No, it is not. There was an analyst and a consultant who said that if there was a game that could capitalize on helping basically raising the price, on raising the price of games, that GTA 6 could do it. He was an analyst and a consultant, and he was basically saying, you know, if game devs and publishers are hoping that they can do this, then the game that could help it happen is GTA 6. I don't think they will make GTA 6 $100. I think it's far easier for them to extract $100 modes from the market by just doing like premium editions, platinum editions. You know, that's easier, I think, than suddenly being like, oh no, the base price of GTA 6 is $100. The GTA 6 trailer will be out sometime in April. Why April? It's still going to be expensive. It will be a $70 game like all of the others, I imagine. I'm not speak English. Explain to me what happening. I mean, GTA 6 trailer 2 today, maybe. That's the best I can do if English isn't your native language. GTA 6 release date today, maybe. Take-Two earnings call next week. I don't know what your level of understanding English is. That's the best I can do. That's why we're streaming today. I'm not trying to be mean. Like, that's the best I can do. I can't make it any simpler than that. Not a chance the base game's 100. Yeah, I don't think they're going to increase base price. I don't think so. You're going to buy the collector's edition? Plenty of people will. Plenty of people will buy a collector's edition. You know what I'm saying? They give you like a cool little car or something. Like, come on. They can sell They could sell $200 collector's editions if you get a physical item. I just bought a $200 collector's edition of Doom: The Dark Ages, for crying out loud. You're going to buy all the collector's editions? Oh, so nobody else can? You devil. The longer they go without announcing a release date, the more likely the fall is going to be a ghost town. Barely any games coming out. That's been my frustration as somebody that covers the gaming industry and likes to do variety gaming coverage, is they got a stranglehold on the news cycle. They have an absolute stranglehold on the news cycle. It's like nobody will say or commit to anything right now. Nobody. It's like, well, when's this coming? When's that coming? Well, I don't know. We don't want to say anything. I think we have one game that has said fall, no date. Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden 4 has said fall. That's the latest release window that we have. That's the latest release window that we have. So, you know what I mean? By the way, I'm from Pakistan. Well, thanks for being here. Mafia the Old Country is summer, and then Ninja Gaiden 4 said fall. Nobody else is saying much of anything past the summer, because nobody wants to. Nobody wants to commit, because it's like we got to wait for GTA 6 to say something. You know what I mean? Seaport, they like to do things early in the day. They do. Guys, if you haven't done so yet, it really does help out the video. You guys have been absolutely crushing it. Smash that like button. Get us to 600 likes. The first trailer came out at 9 a.m. It actually didn't. It was scheduled to come out at 9 a.m., but they had to push it out early, remember, because it got leaked. You're correct at one level. It was scheduled for 9 a.m. Eastern. Then they had to push it out earlier because of the guy that leaked it. Amskin's asking me a question. What's your top 5 game developers? Ninja Theory would have been in there, but I feel like they absolutely regressed with Hellblade 2. I think they got way too focused on technical things that actually didn't help the game or the gameplay. They got so infatuated with motion capture that I feel like it really ruined the game. Instead of having like a seamless, fluid combat system that was more evolved, their combat system regressed into a glorified QuickTime event where I didn't have freedom or fluidity. I was very disappointed. So, yeah, I got to take them off the table. Yeah, they forgot about gameplay. Yeah, they got so infatuated with the tech, it hurt the game significantly. So, after that, I would probably say Santa Monica, Guerrilla, and Insomniac have really, really proven their mettle. They've really proven their mettle. And I'm really in Sucker Punch's corner. Tsushima is just a remarkable, beautiful game. Naughty Dog. I love what Housemarque did with Returnal. But again, that's one game. Yeah, Naughty Dog would definitely be in there, though. What Naughty Dog achieved with... I loved Uncharted 4. I loved Last of Us 1 and 2. Yeah. It's kind of a bummer. Oh, and Moon Studios. I really like what Moon Studios did with Ori 1 and 2, and No Rest for the Wicked is really shaping up nicely. Shift Up, I mean, that's one game. It's hard. It's hard to pick somebody after one game. I would probably throw FromSoft somewhere on a list, maybe a top 10, because I love Sekiro, and I enjoy Dark Souls 3, and I enjoy the first half of Elden Ring. I think what they did with the open world in Elden Ring is very, very respectable and worthy of a lot of admiration. Yeah, the Day Before devs, yeah, they get the award for the biggest scam artist in gaming. There was even more hype on December 27th, and Rockstar ghosted us. I think small chance something today. Oh, Crimson Desert is late this year. That's another one that won't commit, but so we've got Crimson Desert late 2025. Ninja Gaiden is fall 2025, and that's it. Nobody wants to say anything past the summer, because Mafia the Old Country is summer, and everything else is before that. Everybody else is just saying 2025. Team Asobi. Again, what's your favorite My Little Pony? Oh, Pinkie Pie. It's not even a question. She's the frickin' best. She is the best. Positive energy. Always wanting to throw parties for people. She's spunky. Come on. It's not even competition. How GTA 6, I wonder how GTA 6 is going to be. Big Applejack? Get out of here with Applejack. Applejack's fine, but Pinkie Pie is that's you know what I'm saying? Look, my daughter knows. She gave me one. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? There you go. I'm a real one. I'm a real one. Rainbow Dash? Oh yeah. Rainbow Dash, front runner. You're just picking the front runner. You're picking everybody's favorite. Did we just out Lono as a brony? No. My daughter really, really liked that. That she really liked My Little Pony for a while. And I was watching one with her at some point. I forget what was going on. And I was like, yo, Pinkie Pie is legit, though. Like, always excited, you know? Throwing parties for people. She's got really good energy, you know? That's my girl. And so my daughter and I would debate which one was the best. She's got the toys, so we would be playing with the toys. And she would always make sure she gave me Pinkie Pie. GTA 6 topics to My Little Pony. The stream is wild. It is, dude. We cover everything here, bro. You know. Lots of fragile masculinity in the chat today. That's what I'm saying, dude. Even the soy boys are like, damn, Lono. Girl dad confirmed. Oh, yeah, dude. When you got a little girl, come on. You're going to learn how to braid hair. You're going to end up playing with My Little Ponies. You're going to go to tea parties, you know? And you're going to frickin' like it. Yeah. Hey, man, love the streams. First time viewer. Just wondering, when do I get to see that maid outfit? Hey, listen to me, Michael, if that's your real name. That's not happening. I have 4 girls, you're preaching to the choir. That's right. You give them anything. You give them anything they want, dude. You know what I mean? You're here for them. A lot of satisfaction that comes from that. All right. Let's take another question. Lancelot says, got a modified FMK scenario for you. Okay. Play for 50 plus hours, test for 6. What the huh? What are you even saying here? Play for 50 plus hours, test for 6, or bottom of the backlog. GTA 6 goes to Yote, AC Shadows. What you picking? What? I don't understand this question at all. Oh. F, marry, kill? Is that what you're wanting me to do? Is that you're wanting me to kill? Oh yeah, kill AC Shadows because it's not going to be as big or as influential as the other two. You got to marry Yote. You know, Yote's respectable. And then you got to FGTA because, you know, I mean, we've all seen the trailer, so that doesn't even seem like a difficult question. Those answers all seem obvious to me. I mean, you put them in the order. FMK, right? GTA, goes to Yote, AC Shadows. Oh, F, Mary. Oh, I see what you did. Oh, he's saying play for 50 hours, test for 6, bottom of the backlog. Oh, well, I would play Yote for 50 plus hours. I played Tsushima a ton. I didn't catch what he was doing. Yeah, so Yote, I would play for 50 hours. GTA 6, I would test for 6, and then AC Shadows bottom of the backlog, because AC Shadows I don't even think is shipping with co-op. Yeah, I missed that part of the question. Sorry. I missed that part of the question. You ever seen Married GTA 6? Oh, no. I will almost assuredly put way more time into Ghost of Yote than GTA 6. That's just... GTA 6 is potentially gonna, like, win me over, but it just... I'm more of like an open world action adventure guy. You know? I was a first-person shooter fan for the longest dadgum time, and then I kind of switched to, like, co-op style games like Diablo and Borderlands, and then I switched to like open world action adventure games this gen. Rockstar headquarters is in New York, probably coming later today. They do things early in the day, so with every passing hour, I think the odds of us getting it go down. Yeah. Citizen Sleeper 2, Star Wars Vector, available today. Is that DLC or is that the game? What's the worst game of the GTA trilogy? I don't know. How long y'all gonna wait? I'll kind of gauge it based off of, interest and vibe. Like, we obviously have things we have to do in the afternoons. We typically go to a green room segment. I will let you guys extend the stream, though. At a certain point, I kind of call it, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna go to green room in 30 minutes. But then I'm like, if you guys hit like member records and stuff, I'll just keep the stream going. Like, I basically put the stream into y'all's hands and let you determine how long we go some days. Can't do what we did last time, though. We can't. Can't just go and go and go and go like we did last time. I found a website that covers the entire GTA 5 launch timeline. I saw the same thing. Interesting thing I found was at E3 2013, Sony announced exclusive GTA 5 bundle with the PS3 sim. Well, that happened with the GTA 6. I don't know, Krebsy. I don't know if they're going to do... There's the rumor about, like, PlayStation got the marketing or whatever. The difficulty with that kind of a prediction is it makes sense that, like, they would try to get it. They would try to get the marketing. It does make sense that PlayStation would try to get it. But I don't know if Rockstar's playing that game this time around. GTA's not a trilogy. The first 3 games laid the groundwork for what we have now. Yeah, I guess that's true. The cool mech pic stolen again thumbnail. I almost remember the artist's name. If you think of it, let us know so we can credit them in the details. That's an old From Software video. Just goes to show PC gamers won't put up with the amount of BS console gamers do. Not really comparable. It's not really comparable. Like, you don't have to do any of that stuff on console. Like, you don't have to. You're not forced to. I'm strictly a PS5 user. I don't see why PlayStation users need a PSN account for a single-player game. Agreed. That's one of the better things about PlayStation. They mess around, they find out, and then they learn. Can't say that about Xbox. I think you can, though. Xbox learned they need to publish. I think Xbox did learn. I think they learned what they're going to have to do. I think they stopped trying to fight a fight that they can't win. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it, but what do you know? With Ray Liotta's death, I'm not sure Rockstar would pursue Tommy coming back in GTA 6. Yeah. Another question coming here from It's Me says, do you think GTA 6 will be much more of a grind without GTA Plus? Do you think that they will be able to prevent any money exploits? Been a billionaire in GTA 5 from the start. I mean, that's the kind of thing where any game that's trying to control the player behavior, one of the best ways to control player behavior is to properly incentivize the behavior that you want. Okay? So if you want a certain kind of behavior, then you have to properly incentivize it. So if they don't want people glitching, or doing money exploits and stuff, you have to make the game rewarding enough on its own. Now, the problem is people are going to do this no matter what. This has been sort of my general contention over the years with games like this. If you legislate to the people that are going to grind and find exploits, and then you're like, well, they're going to find exploits, so we need to slow everybody else down. Like, let's say they have the earn rate, let's just picture a dial, like a knob, and they have the earn rate of a currency set to like a 6 out of 10. And they realize that people are going to be earning things too quickly if they do certain things, and they turn that knob down. Slowing the earn rate down for everybody because of the people that go crazy, because of the people that go grind wild, I think legislating to the minority is stupid, and I can't stand when companies do it. Right? I can't stand when people do it. It's super frustrating. It's like you cannot legislate. You cannot legislate to these people. They're exceptions. You're going to slow everybody else down and make everybody else's, have issues. I don't know what your issue is, dude. You got to stop. So, blocking people from doing exploits with, like, patches and stuff is one thing. But, like, slowing everybody's earn rate down generally is... I just don't think this is a good... I just don't think it's a good way to do it. Hopefully they learn their lesson about bringing in griefs to people like the online lobbies. Problem is the shark cards. There's no money in the proper in-game compensation. Right, like if they set it up to where you feel like you have to spend money in order to even like progress in the game or have a good time, I think those are legitimate complaints. But I think the real challenge that you're always going to run into is you're dealing with people that are willing to pay. Anytime you have a willing consumer base, that's a significant challenge because the company is going to respond to the willing consumers, like with the sports games, right? The people who willingly sit there and gamble and go crazy and try to get everything, like they're the willing consumer, and the company would be stupid to not continue to like let that person just dump money into the game. As a content creator, do you think they'll add features for you guys to have non-copyrighted music and things of that nature? I think most games now of this size and stature put in streamer modes, yeah. They put in like a streamer mode, so it just disables all the copyrighted music. Sadly, when you play a game like what is it? What game was we? It left my mind as soon as I went to say it. Oh, the Star Wars game, like the the latest Star Wars game, the Skywalker Saga. I couldn't turn the dadgum music on. They're hosting a preview event. 3v3 tactical shooter driven by duality. Oh, it's a hands-on server thing. I was like, that's not an event. That's like a capture event. So sadly, like Star Wars, Lego Skywalker Saga, they didn't put like generic music in for you to use so that you could like play the game and stream. They didn't do that. So you basically just go into the settings and just turn the music all the way down. Today is D-Day, but what does the D stand for? Date day, delay day, or disappointment day? Let's hope for some news today. About GTA? We'll see. JTF Ball submits a question. Did you see the Half-Life 3 teasers and leaks? Mike Shapiro teased on Twitter and someone data mined stuff. Apparently there are playable versions of Half-Life 3 that is being played by Valve friends and family. If there are playable versions of the game entering testing like that, I would say that we get a Half-Life 3 announcement this year. Jez Corden just broke the story that Forza Horizon 5 is coming to PlayStation. Confirmed, Forza Horizon 5 is the next title to make the leap from Xbox to PlayStation. Further to Microsoft's pledge to make Xbox more profitable, one of their biggest franchises is arriving on PlayStation soon. This is breaking news. He just posted this. The next Xbox game being ported over to PlayStation 5 is Playground Games' Forza Horizon 5. The Xbox teams revealed on Thursday. Over the past year, Microsoft has made it no secret of its plan to launch games. Okay, do we have a date? It first launched back in November. Detail developer Playground Games discuss. Okay, the PlayStation 5 version of Forza Horizon 5, developed by Panic Button Studios in partnership with Turn 10 Studios and Playground Games, will have the same content as the Xbox and PC releases of the game. Previously released car packs as well as Hot Wheels and Rally Adventure expansions will also be available for purchase. We are excited to see Forza Horizon 5 community grow with new players on PS5. In addition to bringing it to PS5, we're working on a special new free content update for all platforms, Horizon Realms. Realms will give players the chance to explore a curated collection of some of the community's favorite previously released evolving worlds alongside other surprises. Stay tuned to our channels for more details soon. That's a big one. That's a big one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. One of the best looking games for Xbox this gen is coming to PS5. Thoughts? Wait, what's going on? Hang on. Nathan Cummings, what are you sending me here? Did they remove the boxes, Nathan Cummings? Are you in chat right now? You sent me a DM on have they posted it again and they removed the numbers. Is that what you're trying to show me? I'm gonna pull up Rockstar right now on my Instagram. I'm not seeing it. Wait. Yeah, when they posted that on the 16th, it doesn't have the numbers. Will it have a PS5 Pro enhanced mode? They have not said if it'll have a PS5. Oh, PlayStation reposted the Forza Horizon announcement from Twitter. Good golly. That's a big one. I really mean it. That's a big one. That's their best. I think that's their best looking game this gen. Forza Horizon 5. That's their best looking game. Yeah, can we get some It's Coming, I Knew It's in the chat? It's coming, I knew it. It's coming, I knew it. Jiminy Christmas. I mean, this is what somebody just posted in response to my tweet. December 2024 customer spending on Microsoft published games, 64% is PlayStation. 64% is Xbox's primary platform now. I mean, PlayStation's their it's Jiminy Christmas. I predicted a shift for like an aircraft carrier, and they frickin' just like hit the e-brake and spun the ship around. I mean, they just absolutely changed their entire brand, everything. My gosh. Good golly. Can we get 16 more likes on the video? We are so close to 600 likes. You guys are crushing it. No set date, just says spring. Yeah. That's called club hauling in reference to a ship. I told you Trailer 2 waiting room would have a high turnout. Oh, I knew it would, Nitro. I just wanted to choose my shot. I wanted to take my shot carefully and wisely. I didn't want to do it every time there was a rumor. I thought today was a good pick. All right, time prediction. I don't know. I literally drank. I almost never drink all my coffee, and I drank all my coffee. It's Forza Horizon 5 is already listed on the PlayStation Store. Jiminy. All right, do me a favor. I'm gonna hit some ads. That helps me. Okay. I'm gonna give you guys the opportunity to extend the stream, but I gotta take a quick break. If we hit 450, I'll extend the stream, but I've got to run upstairs. Do me a favor, smash like, keep it going, submit questions. We're 2 super chats away from confetti. I will be right back. Thanks, guys, for sticking around. Appreciate it. Will Forza Horizon 5 have a pro mode? I think so. Yeah, I tweeted about it, Katopsy, about Forza 5. Forza Horizon 5. I think it'll have a PS5 Pro enhanced mode for sure. I can't see. I think all of the games they're bringing, they'll do Pro enhanced modes, like Black Ops 6 Pro enhanced, Doom Eternal's Pro enhanced. Indiana Jones will likely be Pro enhanced. Have they announced or done anything with that yet? Indiana Jones PlayStation Store, is it listed yet? It is. Yeah, Indiana Jones, there's no details yet when I go to it. It doesn't have any of the icons or anything yet, so I'll have to wait on that one. I just think they're going to, I think pretty much every title coming will do the Pro Enhance. I don't see why you wouldn't, especially a game that looks like Forza. Especially a game that looks like that. Yeah. I feel bad for the super loyal Xbox fans that were just John Q. Public and they feel like they kind of got tricked. For all the people that like obfuscated and AstroTurf for Microsoft and made it personal and attacked people like me, you're getting everything you deserve. Like, there's a thread of satisfaction in all of this because these people deserve it. I feel bad for John Q. Public, like the average consumer. You know, I do. It's like, golly, you know, what an absolute just devastating turn of events if you really were like deep in with this brand and believed in this brand. They feel like they got tricked. I think those are the people I feel bad for and sympathy for. Yeah, the grifters and the AstroTurfers and the liars. Every second of this is what they deserve. I celebrate it. I celebrate them looking dumb and being shown to be, you know, not reliable or honest or trustworthy. Especially the people who made it personal. Like, yeah. Yeah, you can already wish list it. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to trade in your Series X with the PS5 Pro. The only reason I'm holding on to my Series X is because of these situations like what happened with like Orcs Must Die Death Trap. Sometimes there's really good games for Friday nights with you guys that hit Game Pass, like, and I'm like, I'm kind of glad that I still have my Series X. You know, once in a blue moon, that kind of a situation happens. So, yeah. We know who they are. Pepperidge Farms remembers? That's right. Yeah. Yep. All right, I'm going to give you guys until 2 o'clock. So we got about a half an hour. If you guys can get this to 4:50, I'll extend the stream. Past 2. We'll keep going. A lot of times we turn it into like a personal AMA. The GTA 6 Trailer 2 waiting room can continue. Thank you for 600 likes on the video. You guys have crushed it today. Imagine you chose Xbox because you preferred their franchises even though you wanted to play some PlayStation game. Imagine what a gut punch. Right. Yeah, it's a big gut punch to anybody who made that decision as a consumer. You know. Like I said, I feel bad for the consumer because, like, at the beginning of this gen, I literally told my friend to get a Series X. I was like, I really thought it was going to be a great gen for Xbox. I thought Game Pass is such a great value for you and your family. And now I'm like, I told him, I said, dude, if you're ever going to get anything and you want to play awesome looking games in your living room, get yourself a Pro. He just got one of those really cool TVs that looks like art, like on your wall when it's not running. Like you can make it just do like a painting. It literally looks like, it's insane. It's beautiful. So thankfully he can afford that kind of stuff. So he's not like, you know, that disappointed that his Series X is like barely getting used. But Non-Woke Gaming says, I am that consumer. I bought it for Forza. Yeah. At this rate, they're going to get release date for Halo Master Chief Collection coming to PlayStation before GTA 6 release date. Buy him a PS5 and redeem yourself. No. He is far more wealthier than me. He's perfectly fine to buy it himself. He is very, very well off. He just did this thing with a pool and a pool house. He can buy his own frickin' Pro. Yeah, Joey, I don't know what's going on. They 10 days ago or so, about 40 regions got unblocked for Helldivers 2. I think it's some kind of a rollout. It's not happening fast. That's a Samsung Frame TV. Yeah, it was really nice. I was like, dadgum, this is nice. I like the game a lot on my Xbox. I think it's their best looking game this gen. You know what I mean? It's their best looking game this gen, dude. Like Forza Horizon 5, I always said that was the one game that really showed off how great the Series X was. Just seen on Twitter. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We knew it was coming, but when it happens, you know. Hey, Nathan Cummings as a member plus. That's worth 2. That gets us to 410. We are at a record high count on member plus and above. Man, let's get a member plus train going. If you've never done a membership before on YouTube, man, help us hit this goal. It's $6 a month. We're at 460. Wait, it doesn't have him in here yet. We should be at 469. Nice. We are so stinking close. We want to hit 600 and do like a big celebration. There it is. We're at I'm sorry, not 4. We're at 569 member plus and aboves, dude. You just bumped us. That's our new record. Nathan Cummings just got us to our new record, 569. Our previous record was like 567. So, man, keep it going. Upgrade your existing. If you haven't done that, you know, upgrade your existing to a member plus. It's $1 more. Help us hit that goal. So stinking close. It's coming. Sven says there's going to be some bittersweet feelings when Halo and Gears inevitably get announced. I'm happy that more people will play, but those two franchises are the reasons that I stuck with Xbox as my primary console for 20 years. Well, and here's the thing. Here's the thing, Sven. I think people are going to start to understand my passionate, very I'll admit there is emotion in my criticism because it's personal. It's like, this was the place that I hung out with. I had that huge LFG group that we started on Xbox for Destiny. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, people are they're going to lose it. They're going to lose it. This guy said years of loyalty to Xbox, countless Game Pass renewals, and this is how they repay us. Forza Horizon 5 coming to PS5 is the ultimate betrayal. I just obliterated my Xbox with a hammer. Microsoft have no exclusive left, no identity, nothing. PlayStation 1. I mean, I could reverse image search that and see if that's genuine. Right? Open image in a new window. Copy image address. Oh. That could have been bad. Could have ended my own stream. I knocked my phone down. Who posted that? I'm not going to put their username. I don't want to target anybody. I'm reverse image searching it to see if that's his image. Because he could be lying. It's not his image. No. Yeah. Hey! Matt Hartscake gets us to the new record now. Another member plus. That counts as 2. We're at 412. Ooh, we got a member plus train. Yeah, it's not his image. I found it in other places. Yeah, see? It's not his image. He's lying. Rush upgrades to member plus. There it is. 414. 2 at a time, boys. You're getting credit for 2 at a time with these upgrades and these renewals. Thank you so much, Rush, for upgrading member plus. We are on the first ever member plus train I've ever had. We've been trying to get this record for a while. So we've got Nathan Cummings, we've got Matt Hartsgate, we got Rush. 3 people in a row. Let's see how high we can get a member plus train 2. The gifted trains are amazing, but I'm telling you, member plus, that's a big deal. Yeah, it's not his image. Yeah, other people have used the image before. That's it, I'm destroying my Xbox. Yeah, they could be fakes. They might not even be Xbox fans. You know, they could be just doing it for the attention. Is this going to be the GTA 6 trailer? I think the GTA 6 trailer 2 is coming before the earnings call next week. I even think we might get a release date today. But as time goes on, it seems like we're not getting it. It seems like we may have gotten another good theory. Wait, what? Gran Turismo 7 PC port has been shelved and is no longer coming. Brian K75 over there at Icon Era says, this leak is straight from a trusted member and comes through the admin of the forum. As you know, we previously leaked the Ooze game and footage of Returnal on PC before it's been announced. You can Google those leaks. According to reliable sources that have gotten things right in the past, Gran Turismo 7 is no longer being ported to PC. It was coming? I don't know. It sounds like there was a port that was being worked on that is no longer being worked on, according to this source. Tom Henderson's being a total troll. PlayStation now has a good-looking car game. You troll. Why does this keep happening? I keep trying to attach GIFs to tweets and they keep failing. Come on, Elon. Some of the GIFs just don't work anymore. Why not? I had a really good dancing troll that I was going to use. These guys that are doing member pluses and upgrades and signing up brand new, they got you a little bit closer to extending the stream. We've got 28 minutes and we'll go to the green room, or you guys can extend the stream. We need, what is that? 36 more members. Some gifteds, some renewals. Don't forget that renewals count. Always hit that $sign at the bottom of the chat. You may have already paid for the membership and you just need to celebrate it. Here's something that I'll say. Remember when I said that a lot of the PlayStation devs were chomping at the bit to get their games on PC because a lot of their games were kind of ahead of the curve. Games that could look better and perform better because, you know, PS4 and the PS4 Pro just weren't strong enough to really give the best performance, okay? This is going to be one of those situations where, man, I've consistently said, you got good teams over there, you've got good property, you know, that comes Series S. It's like if they suddenly start making games and prioritizing the Pro and PlayStation because they make up so much of the revenue for Xbox could become a powerhouse publisher with a steady flow of great games for PS5 Pro. You know what I mean? Klob is trying his own little bait. PlayStation finally has a good Horizon game. That's not bad. Tommy Hendy's is better. His troll game's better. Solid Snake renews and says, yo, count it. I will. We are now a 10 bomb away for me owing you guys 5 more members. 425 is the next milestone. Thank you so much. This guy says it came out on November 2021. They can have it. They'll be a powerhouse publisher in my opinion. We ordering in for lunch today? Oh, I skip lunch. Yeah, I do. I do breakfast then dinner. And Narwaffle gifts a member and says, "Let's extend the stream, boys. It's within reach." Thank you so much, Narwaffle. You the best. The Series S equivalent requirement has to be removed. I got news for you, man. I got news for you. The revenue report for Xbox could have pretty significant hang on. I want Tom's bait. I liked Tom's bait better. LOL. I don't know. I feel like this could really change things for priority. I really, really do. PlayStation gamers won't accept 30 FPS games because some BS Series S parity. That's what I mean. Like, picture this with me here, okay? Picture this with me. The developers are going to say, if we build for PS5 first and PS5 Pro first, that's where we start. That's where we start. We start there. That's where the money comes from. That's where we get most of our sales. Those are the people that we want pre-ordering and really excited about our games. I feel like Series X and S become afterthoughts there. It's like you're going to get the game, sure, but you're not the priority anymore. How could you be? The revenue is going to, I think, be pretty compelling. What leaked? Nothing leaked. They've officially announced Forza Horizon 5 is coming to PlayStation in the spring. There ain't no leak. You gonna run this stream for 3 months? You're gonna be waiting a while? Yeah, I am. I'm gonna sit in this chair for 3 months. PS5 is 100% the priority now. I've been saying it for years. Xbox has never been a priority. It's from this generation. This gen is from last gen. What? Forza Horizon 5 release date. Bro, are you drunk? This guy thinks it's a last gen game. It's one of your best looking games this gen. The frick are you talking about? They're so quick to cope. Now the first of the big three is officially headed to PlayStation. It's only a matter of time before we see the others. Halo on PS5 is really happening, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're approaching a time when the only games on Xbox will be Xbox Studios. I don't think it's going to be that extreme, Pac-Man on a bike. There's a lot of lower level, lower demand games that will have Jez Corden's already answered that inquiry. He said, yep, Master Chief Collection is first. I heard, but we'll see. There you go. Sounds like Halo Master Chief Collection is headed to PS5 first out of the bigger Xbox tent pole franchises. Sounds like Halo Master Chief Collection is headed to PS5 first out of the bigger Xbox tentpole franchises. Yeah, Jez is saying he's heard Master Chief's going first. Jiminy Christmas. This is like a flood. This is like a floodgate situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like a dadgum floodgate situation. I need that picture. I'm dumping everything in Discord for my show or video that I might make about this. It was released on last-gen consoles. Forza Horizon 5 is a next-gen game, though. It's from last gen. It's not a last-gen game, though. Jiminy Christmas. Make a video, do it. It's coming! It's coming! I knew it! Eugene says, the dam has broken. In less than 1 year, they've gone from just these 4 to everything. God of War Ragnarok released on PS4, still next gen. Well, Garrett, a lot of those guys will claim that, like, PlayStation 5 didn't get any games, and they'll claim it because of the cross-gen games don't count to them. Listen, they don't deserve any respect, but I'm going to try and be respectful. The position is incredibly stupid because they don't understand how engines work. They quite literally, it's literally a lack of information. It's ignorance. It's either willful ignorance or they're just stupid. Like, so you could put a game right now, like Cyberpunk, as an example, and you get all these great next-gen features on a beastly PC, path tracing. It's one of the most gorgeous games to look at. But it'll also run on like a really weak PC or an old-gen console or whatever with all those things turned off. Are you going to honestly stare straight-faced at Cyberpunk on a PC with all those features turned on and say it's not next-gen? No, you would never say that because it's a bankrupt and stupid thing to say. So you can take a game within its engine and turn on all these next-gen features, ray tracing, cinematic lighting, higher frame rate, higher performance, all that, higher resolution, and it's a next-gen game. Cross-gen doesn't mean it's not next-gen. The people that peddle that are either willfully stupid or just flat-out stupid. It's like, you don't understand how game engines work. Like, now, yes, when they stop supporting the PS4 like they did with Spider-Man 2, do you honestly think that Spider-Man 2, did they build it from the ground up as a brand new game, brand new engine, everything's new? No. It's the same game engine and assets and everything that they used on PS4, but they did things that wouldn't work on the PS4, like the instantaneous loading and the way that you traverse through the city. So yes, there were things they obviously could have done with Ragnarok and Horizon that maybe that they couldn't do or they waited. Like with Horizon, like they did with Burning Shores. You couldn't get Burning Shores on the PS4. That proves the point. The fact that they made a DLC for Horizon Forbidden West proves me right and proves them wrong. It's like, yeah, it's a next-gen game. It's got next-gen features in it to the point that even when they did a DLC, they left behind PS4, which proves the point that the engine itself can be updated, upgraded, and have things added to it that then make it a next-gen game. I'm being told there are 2 more games on the back end, according to an engineer, Halo Master Chief and Gears. Nailed the other 2. Which Gears? Hang on. Getting a little inside scoop from somebody here. Cyberpunk is the right example. It'll run on a Steam Deck, but it'll also make a 4090 cry. It might just be E-Day. Hang on. You guys have been submitting questions. If you guys want to extend the stream, you got 15 minutes to do it. In 15 minutes, we're going to go to Green Room. We're at 416. We need, what is that? 34? Yeah, we need 34 members. That's nothing. Come on. Let's get the if you haven't renewed yet, check your renewals. We got 2 questions here. Noberto, what would be the best way to upgrade from Xbox to the Pro? Buy it outright, trade the Xbox at GameStop, keep both, and hope for exclusives. Want to save some cash if possible. I mean, it's a collection apparently, Eugene. The Gears game on the back end is a collection, allegedly. It's hard to tell somebody to trade in their Series X because, like I said, there's still instances where games hit Xbox and don't hit PlayStation. like the you know, Orcs Must Die game that just hit this week. In those instances, it is nice. It is nice to have you know, a Series X, but I don't know if you're trying to save money. You know, if you're trying to save money, then you might want to trade it in. You trade it in and cancel Game Pass, and I mean you're saving a chunk there. I submitted that before the Forza thing. I believe I got my answer. Noberto's like, I submitted that question before the Forza thing. Yeah, I got my answer. Why delete your game library? But what game library? If you've been living off Game Pass for the last 4 or 5 years, what library are you talking about? I've not been building a library on Xbox. I just play everything on Game Pass this gen. I'm not leaving behind anything. 360 games, sure. Xbox One games, sure. I don't boot those up. Evidence with a VIP. He submits his renewal and bumps the line to 418. Come on, boys. We're 2 super chats away from confetti as well. Both, man, I own both, and I use Game Pass and GameFly. I never buy anymore. Saved a lot. Yeah, I mean, you could certainly go that route as well. I think Fable I think Fable's delayed. I think Fable's multi-plat at launch. I don't know. It's just my spidey sense is so tingling about that game. It's just like, I think they look what this is what I think they did. I think Outer Worlds 2 gets pulled earlier and it's now multi-plat end card, and Fable got pushed later to drop multi-plat. Predator with the VIP keeps us in the running for a stream extension. We're now at 419, one away from 420. If you have an Xbox library plus 15 plus years, why in God's earth would you just leave that? Because you're not using it anymore? Do you have a game that you just relax and chill to? Mine's No Man's Sky. Oh, I would, if I had the time to just relax and chill with games. I don't really have that luxury. I have to kind of like push through and beat them and roll credits on them. And yeah, I would definitely do that with No Man's Sky though. And there it is. Ant sets it up. We'll see if anybody does the 5-bomb dunker to 425. I'll owe you guys 5 more members. We're sitting real pretty at 420. Thank you, Ant. You guys are so faithful with those single gifters, man. Just like poke the line. It's so nice. Hold up. We actually need to keep our Series X for Grand Theft Auto 4. For some reason, PlayStation does not have GTA 4 available on their store. Well, there you go. The great thing about Game Pass is, Fireside, you don't actually need an Xbox to use it. That's true. Joker Quinn bumps the line. Are you getting Doom day one, baby? On my PS5 Pro, day one. I love Doom. Very, very excited about Doom. Doom the Dark Age is one of my most anticipated games this year. I traded my PS5 and Series X day one. Got a Hummer. And Ant is going to bump the line. We got a little single train going here. Going to slow walk it all the way to 425. I'll owe you guys 5 members. And then you'll be real close to 450. Really curious if the Xbox Trinity makes it over. Halo, Gears, Forza. He sat there on that stage last year and said just these 4 for now. Meanwhile, tons of work was going on in the background. And these dudes will hold him up like some idol. Not anymore, Eugene. I think a lot of these guys are going to see what you're saying, and they going to be done. Oh, Allison Burke has been cast as Max Caulfield in a live-action adaptation of Life is Strange. She is so funny. She's like the cutest thing. If you guys don't follow her, she is so funny. Her Twitter is Tired Actor. Her video went viral of this video here. Have you ever seen this video? Putting the pieces in. Her video went viral. She's super funny. She's been cast in a live adaptation of Life is Strange. Good for her. That's dope. Weak jawline. Oh, her jawline's fine. It's yeah, never mind. Darren with the 5-bomb. Gets us to 427. That's an Agents of Chaos. We're going to go past the milestone with a 5 bomb, and I now owe you guys 5. And we are 23 away from a stream extension. You got 10 minutes. Had to say it. I actually think she's very pretty. She obviously has like a unique look. Like her videos are funny, but I actually think she's very pretty. She's got very, very full lips. She's got a really unique look. She is hilarious. You gotta follow her. Her videos are funny. There's one where she just goes and yells at the birds because she's like they're eating her worms. Like she's just, I don't know. I love people that can do short form comedy on Tick and other places. Gaming's going downhill as a fun factor. It's in trouble due to more focus on things that have nothing to do with playing the actual games, and I'm pointing the finger at my friends. Man, don't be mentioning me in this stuff, cowboy. I don't want to be in that kind of content, bro. Who claimed he said it was only 4 games? Forza just got confirmed to PlayStation. We know, Conquer. Thank you. Yeah, her name's Allison Burke. And a single from Ant. Ooh, let's get a good setup here. Let's get it to 430. Let it dangle there and see if any of the boys take the bait. 428. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, I literally want the tweet out of my feed. Why can't I just do that? Like, I don't even want to see it in my noties. Here's a GTA 6 joke for you. Why don't the characters in GTA 6 ever play hide and seek? Because good luck hiding when the game's still not out. That's not a very good joke. Who said Forza's not that good? Now we're going to hear all the Forza wasn't that good of a game nonsense. The irony is flattening. Yeah, I mean, there was a guy that said, like, oh, it's basically an old-gen game. And I'm like, it's one of the best-looking games. Spider-Man 2 has been cracked 2 minutes after official release on PC. You need a banner above your head. We know about Forza. They would still come in and type it. Do you play? I don't really play car games and racing games. No. Right now I'm working my way through the first Tales of Iron, which I'm really, really enjoying. All right, you guys have 7 minutes. We're going to go to the green room in 7 minutes if you don't extend. 450 is the extended goal. We need 22 more members. 2 singles will bait the big boys. Let's see if we can do it. We're having a good day. Interesting. Yeah, good to see you on the feeds out there, Ghost in the Garage Gaming. At this point, Leonardo DiCaprio, stop it. Forza and Gran Turismo are the best arcade racing games in the market right now. PlayStation should buy Forza. Why? Why would you bother buying Forza when you can just take the game and scrape 30% and spend no money on making it or publishing it? Nathan says, thanks for the stream today. Going to get some for a bit. If we hear anything in the week, we'll definitely be earning a call. Have a good one. Yeah, for the earnings call. Yeah, they're definitely. I think we're going to know something before the earnings call, but doesn't look like it's today. And Ant bumps the line one more time. He's trying to do it. He's trying to tantalize somebody to save the stream and extend it. 429. One away from 430. Yeah, GT7 and Forza Horizon are very different games. And there it is. There's the bait. We'll see if anybody takes it. You guys have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We'll see if that 20 bomb comes from the corner. What time of day do trailers usually drop? Sadly, they usually do them early in the day. So with every passing hour, it's less and less likely that they're dropping the trailer today. I thought we had a good theory. There was a January 7th theory and a January 14th theory. I didn't think they were very good, so we just kind of skipped over that. I thought the theory for today was actually pretty solid. So does not look like it's happening. But the earnings call is a week from today, and I still feel like we're getting something, release date announcement or the trailer before that earnings call next week. The second Lono ends the stream, Rockstar will release. Well, if we get 20 more members, you can extend the stream and we'll keep going and we'll just keep waiting. I tried to tell you Rockstar will not release anything on a day that people are expecting. It'll happen on a random Tuesday. I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to make a prediction right now. I think, I have a feeling. I have a feeling that Forza Horizon 5 will probably break the record that like Sea of Thieves was holding. Like as a game coming over and selling really, really well, I feel like it's going to sell really, really well on PlayStation. Oh yeah, the receipt pulls on that guy, Fuzzy, are beautiful. Yeah. That dadgum clown. Also, arcade racers are a good way to kill some time. It's a gem of a game, says Jake. Yeah, I think it'll be one of the better selling of the group. I think it'll line up with the PlayStation audience really, really well. I think it will. I think it will. Because it's just and also they're just good. They're just good-looking games. I think people they just like a good-looking game like that. They'll just buy it because it's just it's just juicy looking on it, especially if it gets pro enhancements. Jay had some skin of the game. He was in the background. Oh, I know he was in the background. Yeah. There's a mountain of receipts we could pull on him for all the stuff that I said that I was mocked for, right? I mean, but not worth it. All right. Getting down to the wire. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Ollie from Digital Foundry says, FF7 Rebirth is a great game, but its PC port arrives with a host of odd configuration issues alongside fundamental problems like shader compilation stutter. Also, there are some bright spots, but it's not what it could be. Who did that port? Did Square Enix do it? Yeah. I don't know. You're just not petty enough? I'm petty. I just don't have the time, energy, or care. You have to care, and I don't. All right, couple more questions. We're right down to the wire. 2 more questions, 2 more minutes. Brett Williams says, do you think Xbox will consider sunsetting Game Pass with sales on the rise on other platforms? Seems like that would be the right thing as a publisher. They saw good growth on PC Game Pass, Brett, so I don't think so. I do not think so. I think they still want to get that saturation on PC, especially in the Asian market, and then once it plateaus, they can raise the price. There's still money to be made there. Wait. There's still money to be made there. Kyborg, Next Fest Preview, Pulverize, and this action roguelite. When's it coming? Q2. I thought people played Kyborg on a demo and they did not like it. All right. Last question. The last minute. We need 20 members in the next 60 seconds. Non-Woe Games says, what games do you want to come from Xbox? I don't really have a strong desire for games to come from Xbox because I have an Xbox. I would love to see Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisps come over, and I have a theory that they are coming over because Microsoft recently reached out to the head of Moon Studios and is interested in doing an Ori 3. The reason I think that's happening is I think they're combing through the catalog of what is good over there, and I think they went, well, let's do Ori. Well, great way to surge the interest and get Ori back in the headlines is to port Ori 1 and 2 to PlayStation. You know, and then that money can help, you know, go towards funding, publishing, and pushing for the third game. So, whoever asked us earlier about why people aren't more excited for Forza, I think most of us have had the ability to play Forza if we want it already. People have lots of platforms. I accidentally left another question. GTA 6 information February 6th or PC expanded and enhanced? I don't know where you left this question. We thought the GTA 6 trailer 2 was coming today. It does not seem to be coming. We are now past 2 o'clock. So I don't think it's happening. Yeah, the Forza thing just took over the news feed. So, all right, I'm gonna. Well, I'll tell you what. We can go for a little bit longer. Let's just do this. Let's try to get 700 likes, 645 likes. Wait, I'm trying to do the math. I got date night. No, I need to go now. I got date night tonight. If I'm gonna be planning a show and maybe planning a video, we need to get to Green Room. This is a reason for you to upgrade to Member Plus or sign up brand new for Member Plus. The day is not done. The stream is not ending. We're just shifting to a Member Plus and above stream. So consider upgrading or sign up brand new. If you've never done a membership before on YouTube, click join. Click join. And you can come with us. I'll spam a link in just a second. We'll also do a redirect. Good effort on the extension. You guys got us really close. We'll have no problem hitting 500 tomorrow, and then if you guys want to work on stretch, you can. If not, no big deal. Tomorrow will be really fun. I'm sure this is just such a spicy day. All right, let's get a link for you guys. I can't see the upgrade, so see you later. Chris, I'm really sorry. I wish it was not such a pain in the butt. We've done our damnedest to make it as easy as possible, but it's stupid. Like, I don't know why they make it so difficult. You got to go to that member page and purchases, and you got to pick you got to pick, like, change your perks or change your level or whatever it is. Let me set up redirect. He tried to upgrade, but the options grayed out. That's so freaking tiring. You have to submit a help ticket with YouTube or something. It's so frustrating to have people that are willing to do it, and they're trying to give YouTube money, and YouTube's like, no. It's like, what in the world? All right, that's where we're going. Link in chat. And again, sorry to anybody that can't figure it out. Thank you so much for being a member plus and above. We are currently at our highest record ever at 569 people at member plus and above. So close, man. We're trying to get to 600 member pluses and VIPs all combined. So whenever you guys upgrade, thank you for doing that. I hope you enjoy the extra content, the green room, and getting to kind of see behind the scenes like this. If you're watching the tail end of the GTA 6 trailer 2 waiting room, another day where they didn't give it to us. I really did. I was feeling good this morning. So I'm going to end that stream and bring people over with redirect. If you want to come with us, click join and pick member plus. And I'm going to change